Time for the late night boxing talks. Saw some interesting subjects that caught my attention. You know what I'm saying? So Oscar De La Hoya claims that he wants to be a talent scout for Turkey Al Sheikh. He wants to be able to identify talented fighters that they can groom in that region to develop talent in that region. He said that he's willing to work with all the promoters that are out there. Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn, all that different stuff. But when they asked him if he would be willing to do what Frank Warren is doing, if he would be willing to do a Matchroom versus Golden Boy show, he blew off that idea. And let's be honest, that he wasn't being honest about it. What it do, Dwayne? What it do, Hot King? Bias, Juancho, Luis in the building. He was like being he was being like fake about it, like, oh, I don't think they stable is deep enough. I don't know if they have enough talented fighters. And I'm like, dog, like, what are you doing, dog? What are you doing? Like, you not making no sense right now. First, you willing to work with all the promoters, but the next minute you're making excuses to not work with one of them. Literally the one that's closest to you, the one that fights his fighters fight on the same platform as yours. And I thought about it. I'm like, yo, a Matchroom versus Golden Boy card wouldn't be a bad idea. Like here in America, that would be a good idea. Like, yeah, you get some of your. It doesn't have to be the high level fighters or the fighters that are maybe on the cusp of fighting for a title. It doesn't have to be that way. It could be some of the younger kids, some of the mid level people. Like one example that I could think of that I wouldn't mind would be Connor Ben versus Alexis Rocha. I wouldn't mind that. I think that's a good fight. I wouldn't mind that. Alexis is supposed to be rebounding off the loss to Santi Liang, I think in March. And if you were to plan that fight for like the end of the summer or the fall or the winter, like that card, Matchroom versus Golden Boy, you could do that fight on there. Connor Ben versus that could be the main event. Connor Ben versus Alexis Rocha. On the undercard, maybe you get one or two of the girls to fight. I don't know. They got a couple of girls, or maybe Golden Boy can sign a girl to fight on their behalf. You know that if you win this fight, you'll be a Golden Boy Promotions fighter. There's a lot of ways you could do it if you want to do it, but that's the thing, that you don't want to do it. That's what it really is, because the last time you put one of your fighters in there with one of his fighters, your fighter got embarrassed. Your fighter got outclassed. Y'all know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about the Zerto Ramirez versus Dimitri Bivol fight. The last time Golden Boy went head to head with Matchroom, the dude didn't just lose, like you look like you didn't belong in the same ring with him. Basically, you know? So it is something that can be done. Whether you're talking about at prospect level, mid level, contender level, you don't have that many champions. They do. They have champions. You don't have as many champions as they do, you know? You have Jayo Pataya, they have Dimitri Bivol, they got Curiel, you know what I'm saying? They got champions. They got a couple of guys, got belts and all of that. But it kind of just accents what we often talk about here on the channel, that America's dysfunctional, and it's like they think it's cute or something. That it's like, yo, you toxic as fuck, bro. Like you part of the problem. Here you have an opportunity to get positive press for your stable by beating Eddie's fighters, because that's what that would be. That, oh, the Golden Boy stable's on top, if they win. And you don't want to do it. You know what I mean? It just highlights, well, this is why the American boxing scene is shrinking, because more of the American boxing promoters are really the problem. Like, it's easy for you to sit there and call out Al Heyman for being a recluse, but look at what you're doing. Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn's rivalry is a longer standing rivalry than yours and Eddie's. That's been much longer. That's been going on much longer. But Frank was able to put his differences aside. Like, yo, yeah, let's get it on. Your fighters versus my fighters. I'm willing to roll the dice. Let's get it on. And that's something that would generate a lot of interest in the UK boxing scene. We all know that. But Oscar, oh, I don't think like, what do you mean you don't think he has the depth, bro? What are you talking about? What? Shout out to Drew. You don't know Mexican market more than Mirage. Yeah, like that's the other silly thing. The Heyman dudes, like, yo, man, like, and I'm gonna get into that because a lot of y'all motherfuckers is ridiculous, silly ass people of no substance. Like, you gonna fucking tell me what about the fucking Mexican boxing scene? You gotta be joking. A lot of y'all motherfuckers, yo, what's really wrong with a lot of y'all motherfuckers is you don't know how to shut the fuck up like your mama. That's what the shit really is, though. That trait that you gonna keep talking even though you dead wrong and all you gonna do is get louder. Yeah, you get that from your fucking mother. That's where that come from. Cause a smart person to know, I was wrong. Let me chill. Let me learn. Not you stupid motherfuckers. You'll be wrong about some shit, then wrong about some other shit, then wrong about some other shit, and won't shut the fuck up. And you think not shutting the fuck up is some kind of a win. It's not. It just shows how stupid and mediocre you are. That's all it shows. Shout out to Drew. Oscar comments on Eddie last night made no sense. Yeah, man. You got a golden opportunity to gain positive press for your stable of fighters by matching them against Eddie. That if you really want to upstage him, instead of throwing shade on Twitter and this saying this and that, yo, do that shit, bro. That shit could be dope. Let Matchroom conjure up one of they lightweights, put him in with El Camarón. I love El Camarón. I think he could be a champion for Golden Boy. You know what I mean? Pero mucha pendeja, man, mucha pendeja que it's like this is why the American boxing scene is the way that it is. That yeah, we could point out all of Al Heyman's flaws. That's very easy to do, but it's not just him. Because that's an opportunity to do a very good show, I think. You could do that in Vegas, man. You could do that in Vegas. You know, because I think Rachel, shout out to Rachel Donaire. She said last night that Oscar moved to Vegas. So, yo, that's a show that you could do in Vegas, and it doesn't have to be an overly expensive show because the attraction is not one fighter or one fight. The attraction is the event itself. Golden Boy versus Matchroom. You could sell that, bro, but you know, promoter's gonna promote it, bro. What can I say? Like, it ain't even gotta be like, yeah, you gotta get Conor Ben. No, it could be some of the mid-level fighters, man. It don't gotta be Conor Ben. It could be some of the mid-level fighters, man. There's a lot of different ways you could work it out to do that card, and people would watch it. People would want to see it. You know what I mean? And you know, I give Golden Boy love, by the way. I always show him love because I think their cards are underrated. I don't be seeing boring Golden Boy shows. I really don't. Every show they do, you get good action fights where you leave happy, like, yeah, that was an entertaining card. I like what I saw. Is it the greatest of the great? No, it's not the greatest of the greatest, but you don't even eat the greatest of the greatest for dinner every night, right? No, sometimes you just want a pizza. Sometimes you just want a burger. Some, you know, it ain't always got to be like this whole snob shit with America is crazy. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. Maxie Hughes about to get his ass beat, but he's not a matchroom fighter. He's not a match. He's with Lou DiBella, Maxie Hughes. So you know, he gonna get his ass beat. I don't got no illusions about that shit. All that fancy feet and all that bullshit. Yeah, that shit that worked on George, that shit is not gonna work on Camarón, bro. He is gonna fuck you up real bad. Shout out to Drew. Oscar jealous how Saudi didn't call him. Well, he over there like I don't know what his concern was. Cause it's like, bro, why would you be worried that they poaching American fighters when most of the fighters they used wasn't American? Bivol is Russian. Opataya's Australian. Anthony's from the UK. Daniel is from the UK. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucking Junior Fa, he's from New Zealand. Who's this kid? Mark Demori. I think he's from Canada or some shit. He from somewhere over there. So it was like a stupid thing to say, like, oh yeah, I don't think they should be poaching all the fighters. Bro, it's only two Americans on that whole card and they both lost. You ain't got nothing to worry about, bro.
No, honestly, I think you're saying that because he didn't get invited. Probably none of his fighters got invited to go.
I'm saying they ain't doing
Maybe.
taking the booty matches over there, bro. Like what I learned is, yo, whoever got the fucked up mic, before you
Already,
even
man.
say anything,
Already.
fix that shit If you in the middle of something, be in the middle of that shit. I don't want to hear no more
Don't be a
creaking and
pop.
crackling mics on the shit. That shit is irritating. I get complaints about that shit.
Very
Uh,
fucking annoying.
I was about to say he needs that shit in a sense because yo, I like his shows personally, right, Michael? Like I like
I
Golden
do.
Boy shows.
Me
Them
too.
shits be fun and they go quick, which is why I really appreciate them because they don't make you wait and the
Oh
fights
no,
be
no!
good.
Last night, like, bro, I was even
Bro,
paying
that's
attention to
not
the
worse than
fights.
top bro, that's not worse than top rank, bro.
Top rank's hit
It's
or miss.
not.
Sometimes top rank will do a
No,
show. It'll
top.
end
Look
before
at the top
11.
ranked Shakur Stevenson on a weekday. Had
Yeah,
us
that
fucked
was
on the East
crazy.
Coast at a
That
fucking
was
eleven
crazy.
thirty, bro.
That was crazy.
Top rank makes you wait more than anybody. So all hours, and I don't got nothing against top rank, but I'm saying like y'all got to stop doing that shit. It'll be 1 in the morning. Like nah,
I
come
think it's
on,
because
B,
it's ESPN
That
schedule. That's why.
shit is like the DMV.
bruh,
Jules, remember some of them PBC pay per views, the main event don't start till damn near midnight.
No, I'm not
bro,
gonna lie. When it's a pay per view, yeah, they go late.
bro. Jared, I remember Jared Hurd versus Erislan Lara on Showtime. It was like 1:14 in the morning. They was still fighting.
That
I was
was
like, yo, y'all
crazy.
motherfuckers
Dude,
is crazy for this
That was
shit.
remember
crazy.
when Wilder refused to walk out? Like it took him like an hour to walk out against Tyson Fury.
Was that the
That
third
was
one? That was the third one,
yeah,
no?
yeah, it was the third fight. That was fucking mind-numbingly
Bro,
stupid.
that was a good card though. I remember that
It was
card.
a decent. No,
It was
remember,
decent.
I
It was
think
decent.
it was like, was that the one where Hellenius beat the shit out of Kovnowski?
There was that one. That was the rematch, right? And then there was
I think it was Demirezin.
that was the first time Berlanga got
Right, right,
dropped. Berlanga
right,
got
right.
dropped versus who was it? You know
The
that guy,
Coceras dude,
Coceres,
Caceres.
Coceras.
And then Jared Anderson was supposed to be in that card, but then he wasn't. And
Yo,
then
that's
there's
how you know Diego Pacheco's nice. Did y'all see the ass whooping he put on him, bro? He beat the shit out of Coceras,
yeah,
He
he
bro.
fucked
did.
him up.
He
Yo,
fucked
I don't
him
want to hear
up.
no. First of all, I get that they have
I
to
got
promote.
Diego beating
Hold
Berlanga
up,
right now.
I,
Drew. You gotta let Mike
I,
talk, bro. You gotta let Mike
uh,
talk.
I get that they want to promote Berlanga, but they better not skip past Pacheco. But did you hear what Gabe Rosado said? He said he wants Berlanga next. Bro,
He,
that's a 50-50 fight.
I'm
Bro,
gonna tell
Puerto
you,
Rican Day parade.
I'm not
Yes, excellent
convinced.
fight.
I'm not convinced. Like he got to show me something with this Irish dude, because I'm like, yo, looking at that dude, bro. I don't think you beat Gabe, bro. Just being real. I'm not. You know, we say funny shit to be funny, but quiet as kept. I'm really not
No,
sure
I don't
Berlanga could
see.
beat that
I don't.
dude,
Who did
bro.
he fight
Jules,
last? He's at Coque?
He fighting. Who's he fight? He's fighting this Irish dude called McCrory.
Greg McCrory.
No, but
Yeah,
who did he fight
Yeah.
last time?
Oh, who was it that he fought,
The
bro?
Lucky Charms guy.
It was an Irish dude, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was I
oh,
dude that
Quigley.
Andre knocked.
He
Yeah,
fought Quigley.
quickly. I
And and
Andre
he
dropped
couldn't.
knocked him out in 2 rounds, bro.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. Yo, that's crazy. Like, nah, they got to do
Fucking
something, man. They got.
Jules, bro, that fight though against McCrory, I was looking at his box rec. That dude ain't really fought nobody, and he's a 35-year-old prospect. He's
nah,
18-0.
nah.
So
Where'd they get
So
I
these
mean,
he's
Irish
come
Frank.
on,
from?
So
He's
he's
the
the
Irish
Irish
Frank
Frank
Martin.
Martin.
pretty much, yeah.
Oh
He's
Not
yeah.
at the
worse.
same time,
He's
though. Not
worse
at
than
the
Frank
same
Martin.
time.
Yo, B, how you a 35-year-old prospect, bro? When you start boxing, 26?
Yeah,
Nah,
I
we
mean,
stop
It
that.
sure sounds
no,
like
but
it.
honestly, when it comes to Berlanga, I honestly just couldn't care less about his career. I don't think he'll
Yeah.
even make it to a Pacheco
Frank
fight.
Martin's OGs are 37 years old.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say that I do want to be here. I do want to be there when he bites the big one, though, bro. I want to see him get knocked out. Like I need that. Like
But
how I
why
need
do
to
you
see.
need that? He's not a
I
bad kid.
just
He doesn't
need.
do anything
I'm
wrong.
not saying that, but it's like yo, dog. Like between hearing about your father and Sing Sing and Rikers and Mark Kriegel all the time with that shit, and
Bro,
then this.
it's not as bad as Nico Ali Wash, Muhammad Ali's grandson.
Nah, I ain't going
Nico
front.
Ali
I
Wash,
got tired
Muhammad
of hearing
Ali's
about
grandson.
Rikers
I,
Island every fucking Saturday. Like his dad was in Rikers,
you
yo.
didn't like
Dad
Muhammad
was
Ali's
in Rikers.
grandson, bro?
Hey,
Muhammad Ali's
bro, the
grandson
whole
was
block
lit.
was in Rikers, and like, all right,
For
the
real
fucking
though.
Rikers, bro.
Did
Like,
Walsh
all
win his
right.
fight in Africa?
Say it again.
Did Nico Ali Walsh win his fight in Africa?
Yeah, he did. He
He
did
did?
though.
Okay.
He did. He
No
did.
way. Thriller in
What
No,
the
it's
Manila?
real
hell?
shit.
Wait, there
Oh
was a
It's real
Thriller
shit!
in
shit,
Manila?
bro.
I didn't know
Cause
about that.
you know he not with Top Rank no more. I mean, like,
Oh,
yo, if you,
yo,
you know what I'm
they
saying,
cut him immediately?
bro, if they
For
shipping you
real?
out to Africa and it's not on TV, what is the message? What is the
I
message?
didn't know they cut him
Wow.
immediately, yo. They're savages out here, yo.
Well, I'm
They were
saying they
fucked
did
up.
it to
Frank,
Elvis Rodriguez. They did it to Andy Ruiz. They did it to Nico Ali Walsh, bro. Like, yo, we
Yo,
tried, bro.
no
What do you mean they did
joke.
it to?
No,
Where's Andy going? Where's Andy going?
Wait, who's fucked up mic is that?
that's beats.
Oh, is that my
Beats,
mic
yeah,
sound really messed up?
it's just really loud. That's so it's just
Really
it's
loud.
scared.
Oh,
Like I ain't gonna lie, I got fucking scared,
I
bro.
got
Like I
fucking.
thought the adult I got
is it still loud? Is it still really loud?
Hey, Jules. Hey, I was like, yo, somebody just break in without a link. What just happened, dog?
No,
but
no,
I'll say yeah, they shipped him out, but he won though. You know, he did win. Like,
no,
look,
but Jules, don't you feel like he fights what 154, 160, 160?
ain't he a super middleweight? Ain't he a
Yeah,
middleweight?
no,
Nah,
he's
he's
not
like
super
a
middle.
middleweight.
He's like
No, he's
160,
154.
154. Okay, don't you feel like they could have fed him to a prospect? That would have
Nah,
been like
that's
that would
no,
have been good.
because that would have been worse, bro. That would have been worse. Like, yo, if you feed him to Xander Zayas, you not right, bro. And you know you
No,
not right.
but it would have been like the do or die situation. Like, listen, you have to live up to this Ali name, or your career is finished, pretty much.
My
How much
Even
dude,
though
money
you're
they
a
got?
fighter.
I think they gave him a merciful death. I think it was like, yo, look, we don't want you to get your ass beat on ESPN. So we gonna cut
Yo,
you loose, let you
how's
live.
the mic sound now? Is it still loud?
Now it's
Sounds
good.
See, now it sounds wonderful. Sounds wonderful.
Okay, yeah. They shipped Luis Ortiz out to Colombia, didn't they, the other week?
Bro, for a journeyman with like, yo, they couldn't and it beats. This is what I said. It's all right. Everybody fought in non-televised fights, but you should not have to go to Colombia for a journeyman. That's crazy. Like, you know, you could go to the Big Punch, right? It's right there, just south of the border. It's if you need a journeyman, if you need a rebound fight, just go to the Big Punch. You shouldn't have to catch a plane to fight a dude
Is
with
he that
losses in the
broke?
double digits,
Is he
B.
that bro? How much did he even get paid for that?
Bro, they paid
He
that
didn't get
dude in a
paid.
bag of they paid that dude in bags of tangerines, bro. You
That's
got
yo, what the hell is going on? I was about to say the same shit. He got paid in tamales and tangerines. Holy shit!
they
Wait,
paid
wait,
that
wait,
dude
wait.
He
He
in
got a
got paid
bag of
in
heat,
avocados, bro.
he got
a
paid in
bag of rice.
empanadas. Come on now, bro.
Bro, they paid that dude in avocados, bro. You know the big shits, not the little shits. They paid him in the
No,
big,
but you
big
know,
green
his
shits.
team did him dirty. Cause did you hear what he said when the AJ offer came in? He said he didn't know about it.
Bro, I
No, they
did a whole
denied it without his
No,
knowledge.
no,
They
no,
they
check
no.
did
this
him
out
They,
though.
dirty, bro. They really
Check
did.
one
this
at a
out, yeah.
time, fellas. One at a time. Now I'll
All right.
say, I did hear, I did a whole video on it that they didn't know the number. You know what? When the offer went out, Luis Ortiz and his trainer, they were working, and they said they didn't know the number. If they would have known that that was the number, they would have took the fight. But you know, these
That's
guys
fucked
don't
up,
got no
man.
autonomy. They don't got
That's
no
fucked up.
autonomy. They don't make no decisions because yo, you really let a manager and a promoter fuck up life altering money. It's your money they fucking up. You understand that, right? That it's your money. You
Yeah,
know,
but
that's money for you.
of course he got it back when he fought Wilder. But but check this out though, yeah, right?
Yeah, right.
If they
Yeah,
if they
right. They offered him what was
if
it,
they
3 or 6 million?
out to the UK, that's basically they know they can't pull that shit in America no more.
Who's he
Putting
gonna
Charles
fight there,
Lionel,
Beats? Who
Campbell
the
Frank
Hatton,
fuck
Martin.
is
bro.
he gonna?
Campbell Hatton.
He's not gonna fucking fight
Yes,
Campbell
he
Hatton,
is.
bro. Like that's just Twitter shit, bro. He's not gonna
I
fucking
know,
fight.
I know, but shit,
It's
fuck it.
Twitter shit. You know what I would love though? If it don't be Frank Martin, because all these cocksuckers been swearing, yeah, man, Frank left Shakur for the bat. Like, all right, you fucking dick eating
Well,
bitches.
they're saying
Frank
it's
better be next. He better be
they're saying it's
next.
in the UK. What is he? He's gonna go all the way to the UK to fight an
No,
American fighter?
no,
Ain't
they're
no
not talking about
135.
That
fighting
don't
There
make
more
ain't
in
no
no
the
sense.
UK.
135 pounders over it. There's no
No.
135 pounders over. Not in
There ain't
Queensbury.
none.
The
There
rumor
ain't
is
none.
that if Tank goes to the UK, is going to be either Matthew Hatton or what? I forgot. I told you on Twitter, Jules.
Oh yeah, Unbiased brought this shit up. He said Joe Cordina would move up.
That was
Nah,
Joe,
Joe
Charles.
Cordina already has a
all
fight.
right, everybody calm down. There's too many people talking at the same time. Now, one, it's not Joe. Joe has a fight coming up. It's not Joe.
Actually,
So
wait.
it's not Joe.
You're talking about him on the Fury on the Fury
Yes.
undercard, right? Yeah, but
Yes.
Frank what's it called Frank Smith said nothing's confirmed on that fight
Bro,
for
look,
Joe.
it's not bro, I mean, like, I don't need to be the
He said that yesterday though.
I don't need to be the brightest bulb to know that Tank is not going over there to fight Joe Cordina. You think that? He's going to the UK to fight Joe Cordina.
Yeah,
Eddie's not gonna
if he
Eddie won't
was going to the
sacrifice Joe like
UK,
that.
it wouldn't be anybody else.
Yo, Jules, but like I said, you think that Judge is gonna do his ass any favors considering how he fucking disrespected them during that whole process during his
That's
sentencing?
You know that's the other thing that the judge told him. I think they told him some shit that he can't travel to a certain, because he said that he can't travel to train properly because of the judge. Remember, he was complaining about that like a month ago. So
Yeah,
how you gonna go to the UK?
Well,
yeah. That
Floyd got over here. Floyd did a little bird over there, innit? For hitting his missus. He got over
But he Floyd though, or
here.
he Floyd. No, I'm saying he Floyd though. Like
Jules,
No,
I looked it up that as long as you're on probation, unless they give you permission to leave the country, you can't travel overseas as an American.
the bitch
that's
won't let him travel to the gym, bro. She's gonna let him travel to the
Exactly.
UK.
Yeah.
but
No, but he's back.
I
No,
got
he's
to
back in the
see.
gym with
Hold
an
on.
ankle monitor. There was video of
One
him
second, y'all. One
this
second, though.
week.
The thing is, though, the reason why I mean, I don't believe any of this anyway, but what can make it make sense is they're talking about summertime. So if it's summertime, that puts him in a position where he's been about a year in his probation, and there are certain restrictions that get lifted after a little bit of time. So if you got a year afterwards, he might not be able to go to the UK other than to do the fight, but he might be able to get allowed to do that because a certain amount of time in his probation without any additional trouble. Not saying this is factual because all this is some bullshit most likely, but just note that they're talking about summertime. And that's why I think
If
Cordino
it's
couldn't go to the table with
summertime,
the summertime.
I don't personally. I don't think like they'll ask. I'm pretty sure they'll ask Eddie at some point if it's Cordina, but I don't see that, dog. You gonna go to the UK for Joe Cordina? Really?
No, not at
Why
all.
would they
And but I
sacrifice
just want to
one
give a
for
Dude,
the
shout
other?
out.
if it
I
is
want to
Joe
give a
Cordelia,
shout
like,
out to
wow, this dude
that.
refuses to fight a fucking lightweight. Like, bro, fight one of the lightweights.
Bro,
God damn.
the shit is that that's a horrible look because Turkey just said he wants to give you buku dollars, right? He just said that. And it's not Eddie saying it. It's not Frank Smith. You know, when it's them, you could be dismissive. It's Turkey Al Sheikh said this, right? And you telling me you rather fight Joe Cordina? You got to be the biggest bitch on the planet, on Earth, on all of Earth. Not even for the bread. Like, what are you scared of, bro? Like, Devin ain't gonna knock you out. He just gonna embarrass you. You that scared? You the biggest bitch on Earth, B.
He just can't handle losing like that. That's all.
Gotta be the
It's
biggest. I'm sorry.
it's less about taking more about
That's
his
one of the.
Yo,
That's one.
yo, and
Listen,
you know the thing
let,
is,
let me just say this,
what?
yeah? It's not going to be Joe Cordina, right? Because Ellaby ain't going to work with Hearn. You know what I mean? So it's not going to
That's
be.
the other thing. If you doing a
Oh
UK
yeah, that's true.
show, if you doing a UK show, what Leonard Ellerby is gonna be at the helm of promotion because he knows the fucking scene
Yeah,
over
but I
there,
thought he left Mayweather Promotions, or is he back with Mayweather
bro.
Promotions?
Javon, look,
Bro,
man. Look,
he can't even promote at like Las Vegas level, like promotional hallway shows. What the fuck makes you think he's just gonna go to the UK and sell out a fucking show or like get
exactly.
established fighters to be on the show? Like, get the fuck out of here.
He
And
can't
that's
even get motherfuckers to go to a strip club. How's he gonna sell a fight?
the bullshit. Like, remember was the ITV, the landmark deal, the UK takeover with fucking what was the shit you banked to get? Like, yo, that shit was a joke. Like,
Yeah,
that
flop,
shit
man.
ended
Flop.
before and Beats knows ITV is a terrestrial network, unless I'm mistaken, right?
That's
That's a
correct.
terrestrial net. That's the equivalent of a NBC or a Fox, basically, a channel that everybody has. How did y'all fuck that up, dog? How?
Look, man.
I'm not.
Everybody knew that you banked to Gil was gonna flop. He was up. Tank fought Liam Walsh in 2017 on a Frank Warren card,
IBF
didn't he?
def-
Yeah,
IBF defense. That's right.
yeah.
And y'all needed Frank to do that because Frank knows the scene. Y'all
I'm actually
don't. You know what I
surprised
mean?
they went over with the C's for that. I can't lie.
That do you know that that's what I used to like Javante Davis? I liked
Yeah,
him
we
when
all
he
like
fought Liam Walsh.
Javante then. We all
I
like
liked him when
Javante
he.
then.
It
We didn't
was.
have no reason to dislike him then. You know, he didn't do all the goofy shit that he did over the last 7 years. But side note, bro, Jules, yo, Crawford's sister looking like a snack recently.
Crawford's sister looked like Crawford, so
No,
Hey
no,
yo,
I just saw a picture though. She was looking like a snack in that picture.
look. I'm not saying she's a bad looking woman. I'm saying I see Terrence Crawford. I see the
So
genes.
it
So
messed you up.
nah,
Yeah, the
fam.
face. You see the face too much.
Nah,
Yeah.
fam. I'm good. Like I'm not saying nah, fam. No.
No, but you
No,
don't see it. And what's Brendan Figueroa's sister again?
No. But unbiased though.
Myra don't. No, no. Well, one, Brandon don't look like a human, much less his sister.
Yo,
He
that's
looked like a
fucked up.
fucking bro. That dude looked like a meerkat from Ice Age. The dude eyes is right here. B he got 180 vision. That dude don't look human.
I thought he
But
looked like King
But
Julian from
unbi-
Madagascar, Jules.
Yeah, he looks
unbiased
like
said
something.
something.
He looks like something from
We
the
couldn't
Isle of Doctor Moreau.
we
He
bro,
couldn't
looks
they
like
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 the
that man.
puppet
man.
work.
Unbiased, but knowing everything we know about PBC fighters, we shouldn't have to like them because who is fighting for legacy over there?
Nobody. That whole establishment is based on Al Heyman's perverted vision of boxing, which in his mind it's not a sport. I think that Bob and Eddie especially, he has a more traditional view of the sport. That's not saying that he don't do slimy promoter shit. All of them do slimy promoter shit, but his presentation of the sport is more traditional. Yeah, that we want to put on the best fights, the best guys versus the best guys. That's what he's trying to sell to you. Now we know that behind the scenes, there's always more to the story. Whereas Al Heyman's vision of boxing is just this perversion of a bank heist. Like it's a robbery. Like who you robbing if not the fans? If you robbing anybody, you robbing the fans, I guess. If you gonna make it look like a bank heist, when you charge the fans $80 to see a dude they saw 3 times last year, they didn't have to pay $80 to see him last year. But this year, oh yeah, it costs $80 to see a Tim Zoo fight. Yeah, suck my dick, B. Suck my dick. You know, like that's crazy. Like, bro, that's crazy. Like when you think about it in terms of dollars, you literally saw that fighter fight as part of your regular Showtime subscription. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. You never had to pay $80 to see that dude. But now, all of a sudden, out of the clear blue sky, oh yeah, his fight is $80. Y'all
Yeah.
crazy over
And
there.
to see a guy who hasn't fought in 2 years.
Here's the thing, though. Like in Australia, from Tim's end, yeah, that's pay per view. But you know what I mean? If you're gonna put that on Amazon Prime and expect people across
But
the
wait,
front to pay for it, no.
No,
dude,
but even with that, the Australians aren't paying for it what we would have to pay for it, which is what makes it crazy. You're charging us 2, 3, maybe even 4 times what
Yeah,
they're
do
paying.
No,
we
That's
do
but
we know?
could you imagine the British public would really like give them the fucking finger? Like they'd actually like stand up to that type of shit.
bro, they
Americans
wouldn't.
just accept it.
It's not that Americans don't accept it; they
They
don't
don't
buy it.
pay. They don't
They don't
pay.
buy it. It's not like they're accept like, oh fuck it here. No, they not buying none of that shit, bro. Like,
No, but
y'all-
dude, American hardcores, they'll fork up the money, dude.
bro, I do it because I could
Yeah,
flip it. I don't know about.
that 100K, that is the hardcores, pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
no,
it's
for real.
still
Like you really gotta
100K.
give a
That ain't
fuck to
shit.
like, spend $80 for that.
I'll
wait,
tell you,
wait. He done 38K against Barrios.
that's
You know
what
what I
I
mean?
heard. That's
Yeah,
what
Yeah,
I heard.
38K or something
that's
like that.
true.
How
38,000.
like what would make you put this guy on pay per view? Like even against a higher caliber fighter, not when I
Yeah,
say
They
caliber, I
the
think like
reason he's on pay per view is because
monetary
of his
Wait,
worth.
wait,
purse demand.
everybody. I gotta delegate because this keeps happening. If somebody's in the middle of a sentence, y'all gotta let them finish. Go ahead, Beats.
Yeah, like what would make Keith Thurman a pay per view fight, even against someone who is more known than Tim Tszyu in
who's
America?
scratching,
You
bro?
know what I mean?
Bro, who's sucking a nipple right now?
Yo, that sound like Maggie.
That's what I'm saying. Who has a pacifier in their mouth?
Sounded like Maggie. But I'm gonna say that, and I said this in the video that I did 2 days ago that I believe it started out of greed, but after a while they started doing it out of need, and out right now they're doing it out of need. They don't have a choice. Like when you kick off the deal with this, right? That says it then and there. Oh, they didn't give you a budget, so the only way you can do a show is to do a GoFundMe because this is a GoFundMe show basically. You hoping
Yo,
that the
that's hilarious.
it's a GoFundMe show, bro. Like
But wait,
that's
do
what
we
it
do we
is.
know it's
Fucking go
100% going
fun.
to be
No,
$80?
Bro, how could it not be? Look at all the names they have on the
Yeah,
but
but
those
with
are
this, with
those are big names on PBC Island, bro.
yeah, you're
Rolly?
right, you're right,
He's
you're
like
right, you're right,
Julio Iglesias on
you're right,
PBC Island, bro.
you're
When
right,
you
you're
yo,
got
right.
that's crazy. He's a flagship fighter. He's one of their flagship fighters. That's insane.
You know what's
he is
crazy?
though.
You know what's crazy? This might be fucked up, right? Because I don't want to defend Rolly out here. I fucking hate this. But if you put Cruz and Rolly as the main event, and you put the Thurman and Zoo on the undercard, that would make more sense. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Bro,
know how
both see,
I
look,
put it the other day.
just as an aside, I'm sorry to interrupt, but just as an aside, is very disappointing from Tim Zoo because this is a step back in competition.
That's
Like
exactly what I said, Emilio.
he's been fighting top contenders at 154 consistently, and now he's fighting a fucking semi-retired welterweight, no hairline, and then Isaac Cruz is just regular bum shit.
Hey, hold on, hold
But
on, hey, hold on. Wait, hold up. Now I'm gonna say this. They fucked it up for him. I know they did. I know they did. They fucked it up for him. His problem is he's like Mirage. I think Australians have a fascination with America. I believe this because what you're doing doesn't make any sense in the boxing landscape unless you have a fascination with America. The reason I believe that is you would be better off breaking into the UK scene, which is more fertile and lucrative right now than the American one. Why do you think there's money in America? I don't understand that. Like,
No, but he's saying he's doing multiple fights in America recently. He started the whole. You can
I
buy his
know,
shirts, the USA or whatever the
bro,
fuck.
I just said that shit. That why are you
My bad.
trying to fight in America? Why? Like, what do you think is over? What do you think, Sebastian Fund? Did you see the fight where he got knocked out? Nobody was there. You could look out at the punch bowl. You could see empty seats as far as the eye could see. So I'm sorry, but you don't come to America for Sebastian Fundora. You don't come to America for Erickson Lubin. You don't come to America for Keith Thurman. Keith was on pay per view in his last fight. No one bought it. So you must just have it in your head that you really want to make it here because you think it's popping over here or something. Like, nah, fam, it's not popping. Like, why do you think that? It's popping in the UK. Like, you would be better off going over there and fighting Josh Kelly than coming over here and fighting Keith Thurman. You would be
Talk
better
about it.
off.
bro,
Talk
Emilio
about
wants to get
it's
Tim
on
the
his
Zoo
mic.
same
versus Liam
shit. It's
Smith.
the same
Oh
shit
my
with
god, what an excellent fight!
Bro, I would ejaculate on the live.
But also,
That's a
I figured if I were like his people, I'd be like, man, make Tim Zoo like the AJ of Australia, where like he just plants his fucking flag at one of these stadiums and he becomes a megastar that way. The way Maximum did it with AJ. Like, why the
he's
fuck are
Mm-hmm.
in
you
bed
coming
with
over
the
here?
wrong people. He's in
Yeah,
bed with the honestly, he's in bed with the wrong people because I understand why you went into the deal. You wanted Jermel, but come on, Glenn, come on, Tim. Y'all gotta know y'all not gonna get that fight by now. So what the fuck are you doing, bro?
Bro, don't you feel Lubin would have been a better opponent as well too?
Lubin is
For,
trash, bro.
I
fuck
know,
I'm
I
Lubin,
know, I
sorry.
man.
know. Lubin don't
No.
have fans, but like, don't you think
The shit is
because of
that,
his
bro,
activity?
put it like this. This would be like going to the UK for Sam Eggington. What the fuck
I
are
don't
you
even know who
doing,
that
bro?
is.
What are
I don't
you
even know.
doing?
I don't even know
No,
who
You
but
that
gonna
is.
like
go, you gonna go to the UK for Sam Eggington?
in a
That's
copper box.
crazy.
And the
At
copper
your call. That's crazy, bro. Like for
Nah,
that, tell that motherfucker to get on a plane.
Tim Tszyu had a chance to do what Inoue is doing in Japan.
That's what I'm saying. And look, I understand that the look, most of the people in Australia, they live by the coastline. In the middle, there's just a lot of nothing. After you get past the farmland, it's not a huge market, but it's a good developing market. So I understand if you want to get out there, but coming to America, like, what do you live under a rock? There's nothing going on here, bro. Crawford versus Spence did not do a million buys.
And
Read
just
the
to add on to that,
room, bro.
sorry,
No,
just
no,
to add on
no.
to
Go
that,
ahead, Beats.
Julius, yeah, right? If you look, right, he's from the same part. He's from Australia, and Joseph Parker from New Zealand. But it's the same region, Oceanic sort of region. Look at the money Joseph Parker and fame he got for fighting in the UK. Dillian, AJ, Derek. I mean, look at what he's done. And then you went over there? Like, it doesn't make sense. I mean, even Ebony Bridges, like, you
No,
know,
not just Ebony, Scott Nichols. Those two
Guy
girls
Nicholson.
literally moved to the U. Like they don't just fight in the UK. They literally moved there because they
Yeah.
knew, yo, the money is over there. It's not, they ain't in America. It's over there. So I'm like, yo, I understood. Yo, we gotta fuck with them because we want this Mel fight. But dog, by now you gotta know that shit ain't happening, bro. What the fuck are you
yeah.
doing? That shit's
Also,
Mel
not
another
never.
gonna happen.
example. Before the big Saudi checks, Jay Opataya's comeback was in the UK.
Right, there you go.
Like,
There you go.
Jai Opataya, Justice Hooney, Ebony Bridges, Sky Nicholson. Read the fucking room. And before
Mm-hmm.
them, fucking Joseph Parker, just like Beat said, biggest paydays. These like the paydays that Joseph got, and I'm not even trying to exaggerate. Most boxers that box are never going to see the kind of money he made with AJ, with Dillian White, with Derek Chisora 2 times, with
Mhm.
Joe Joyce, more recently with Wilder, even though that wasn't the UK, but that's not the point. It's that the UK market is a way more fertile market for a woman, for a prospect, for a heavyweight, for a junior. Yeah, it's way better. Like, yo, dog, you versus Liam Smith. I'll buy that shit for $1.
Well,
You
crazy
versus
fight, by the way.
you
Excellent style
versus
matchup.
Thurman, bro.
Mm.
Thurman? That's crazy.
Regression.
Yo,
That's
Jules,
crazy.
you know how these hometown fights have been like ending pretty bad recently?
Mhm.
What if Amanda's fight ends bad like that?
No, it's not. The girl
That'd
she's
be
fighting doesn't. I'm telling you, the girl she's fighting doesn't stand a snowball's chance in hell. There is no way she wins that fight. She's gonna get stopped.
damn.
There's no what. Just trust me on this. There is no fucking way she. No way she wins that fight. But she's number one by way of 3 sanctioning bodies, so you got to do what you got to do. It's number. Get her out the way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that shit yesterday, I seen people getting mad about the Christina Cruz shit. That I see what they meant. She tried for the hook and she ended up spinning and her back was turned. But I'm like, yo, still, you did that. And this is not like, nah, fam. I
Nah,
don't
but
know,
you,
B.
you don't feel like it was a quick stoppage?
No, because you was getting pieced up before that. They take away
Mm.
all the context that it's not like you was getting busy before that. You was getting lit the fuck up before that for like 2, 3 rounds. So it's not just, oh yeah, I turned around and they just stopped the fight on me. You was getting fucked up, which is what I was telling the people in the comments. Like, yo, I don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Christina's down. Why the fuck would you think you could fight like that when you're the away fighter? Especially on a Golden Boy show, dog. Like, that shit ain't gonna work. I'm just telling you. I be trying to tell people, yo, that shit ain't gonna work. You fighting like you Klitschko. You not Klitschko, you know what I mean? If you the house fighter, then you could do that. But you not the house fighter, B. You got to try to take it to her. And I don't got nothing against Christina Cruz. She's a good fighter, but that style is one of the most overrated styles, honest to God, in all of boxing. And I believe the reason for that is because people look at that style and they think of Mayweather. I honestly
Oh, it's
like
boring, bro.
anybody who shuffles along the ropes and occasionally throws a jab. Oh, nah, fam, you gonna lose a lot of goddamn fights. Swearing Rigo and Casemiro. That shit don't work, dog. Zelfa Barrett, before you was when you was lighting up Rakamov, when you was getting it in with him, you was winning. You got back on that. Let me sidle along the ropes. Let me. All
Oh
right, bro.
man,
You
melted.
got
He
your
literally
ass out,
melted.
motherfucker. Better stop that shit. You gotta fight some of these motherfuckers, bruh. This ain't pity pat. That shit, that shit is good at first when you have the athleticism and all these different things over the people they used to develop you. But after a while, a lot of those fighters, a lot of them, just like Josh Kelly, yeah, you wanted to do that shit with what was that dude? What's the dude knocked him
David
out? Ebenezer?
Japanese, yeah.
Japanese, yeah.
Stop fucking playing, man. You better fight. You better fight. That shit ain't gonna work.
Yeah, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I need these boring boxes out of here. I'm
Trying to
not gonna
tell
lie.
you, bro.
Hitchens gotta go, bro. Hitchens
It's
gotta
not that
go.
he gotta go. It's that
Bro,
I
he
like
doesn't fight
Hitchens.
like that normally, bro. Go watch him versus the dude like Tank's friend, that one fighter from Baltimore, and against Yardenis Menez, who was like I think he had a belt at one point, but he can fight in the pocket. Like he can fight mid range. He just
Then
fought that
why
way because it
didn't
was
he?
a big
I
fight,
tell
and he
I
you,
didn't want to
know,
get
the
he didn't want to get
problem
hurt.
the problem is the
Okay, well,
matchmaking. The
go
problem
ahead.
is the matchmaking. That if it were Hitchens versus Jose Ramirez, he would pitch a shutout, and you would love every minute of it. Because Jose Ramirez ain't gonna be able to get out the way of them punches. The problem is Matchroom doesn't have interesting opponents for him stylistically. That him and Jack Catterall, people would die of sleep if they had to watch that
Oh
shit.
no,
man,
but
Like
I
I
but
tell
said,
you
if
with
what,
you're like
right?
a boxing
Hitchens,
nerd,
with
you'd like
Julio though, Hitchens even said Zepeda still had heat on his fastball, bro. And
exactly,
I don't
exactly.
want to watch Hitchens every time you fight a puncher. First thing he's gonna do now is retreat for 12 rounds.
Nah,
Right,
that's
right.
a good.
But it
I
was
ain't
like
gonna
the
lie,
way
that's a
he
good point.
rationalized it, which was reasonable in my opinion. He's like 2 fights away from a title shot, so he didn't want to risk anything. He knew he could win that
Title
way.
shot with who,
But
dog? Who the
for
fuck
the
is gonna
IBF.
give him a title shot?
He doesn't want to do the IBF anymore because he doesn't want to do the weight stuff, like
Bro,
the
So
rehydration.
that
So I
just
don't
goes
know. I
against
don't
what
know
you
at
were
this point.
saying.
But at the time, he said it was for because he wanted the IBF eliminator.
Well,
Yeah,
he's in an IBF eliminator. He's fighting
let
that
me,
dude Lemos.
Lemos,
bro,
yeah,
let me
and
tell
he's
you
very
something. Let me
aggressive.
tell you something. He also the one that said that he didn't want to go to IBF route because of the 10-pound rehydration cap. So I don't know what to believe. Maybe you're fighting in this eliminator because you have a scarcity of options, but I don't actually believe you're gonna fight Subriel. And if you do, you're gonna get the shit beaten out of you, really fucking bad. You
You
don't
think
have the
so?
style. He doesn't have the style. He doesn't have the power. There's nothing on your shots. There's nothing. Now there's guys that you could beat because you're fast and long. Pause. But this guy, he gonna feel your punch. Oh, this dude ain't got
He gonna
shit.
feel it.
He bro, don't start with the gay shit,
No,
bro. Then
stop the gay
Mike
shit,
gonna leave.
yo.
Then Mike
Come
gonna
on, bro.
leave. He go. Subriel is gonna get a whiff of what you got, like he usually do. He did it with Ergashev, bro. Oh, here we go with the gay shit.
You said get
Go with
a,
the gay
Yo,
you
shit,
said get a whiff.
Depends
bro.
on
so
What the
gay,
fuck
yo.
is a whiff, B?
Yeah,
Don't make
Subriel's gonna
everything
oil him
gay, bro.
down.
No,
Subriel's
but
gonna
dude,
put
real
on some
talk, I
R&B
can't believe.
music.
No, hold on.
Oh, damn, you went there.
I can't believe a fighter that fucking is kissing Gervonta Davis's ass, worried about what Devin Haney rehydrates to.
Oh
Listen,
my
bro.
god. Oh my
I
god.
just wanted to put that up for y'all so
Oh
everybody could
my
feel good.
fucking god.
What
So
did
y'all
he
can stop
say
with
about
this gay
Devin
shit.
Haney, Hitchinson, about the rehydrate? Like, bro,
No, it wasn't about Haney. Like this is what he did. I
Damn.
think I told your ass. I think that they was on the subject of Subriel or the IBF, and he said that he doesn't really want to go that route because of the 10-pound rehydration cap. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. If you don't go to IBF route, let me tell your ass something. You ain't gonna get a title shot at Teofimo. You ain't gonna get a title shot with Rolly. So what the fuck are you doing, bro? What are you gonna fight Devin? Because that's the only other title, bro. So when you say you don't want the IBF because of the weight cap, I'm like, all right, so do you want to fight for a title? If you don't, might as well take your ass to 147, bro. On
So
some real shit.
not to change this topic, you can go back. But I was just wondering what your thoughts on the Teofimo Lopez fight with Jermaine Ortiz.
I think he's gonna have a hard time, to be honest. I don't.
I'm not gonna lie, dude.
Yeah.
I watched some video on him. Yeah, I was wrong. It's gonna be a
I
hard
told
fight.
you.
It's
I
gonna be
think it's gonna be. I don't look, and he's a pain in the ass. That's the other shit. That if you top rank, and every time you got to make a fight for this fucking kid, it's a problem. And he thinks he supposed to get all this fucking money all the time. It's like, yo, dog, Jermaine, we got you.
but
If it's
but
close, we got you.
but Tio can make him walk into shots. Like
He's longer than T.O. Pause. This is not no dummy.
he
Wait. Whoever the fuck got all the shit going on in the background, please mute that shit. The fuck?
motherfuckers
Like,
brushing
how
their
many times I gotta
fucking
say that
teeth.
shit?
It's
Motherfuckers
crazy.
be doing every motherfucking thing. Like, the fuck? Like, go do that shit then. Now, with this motherfucker, he's taller than Teofimo. He's got longer arms than Teofimo. He doesn't need to be close to him to hit him. He could jab him long range and stick it to him out of both stances, southpaw and orthodox, because he could switch hit. And Teo, it's like, I'm not gonna read a lot into that Josh Taylor fight, man. I'm sorry. Like, nah, that dude looked like shit the fight before that. He hadn't fought in a year. I don't know how he was making that weight. I don't know, whatever. But I'm not going to read a lot into that because not everybody's going to stand right in front of you like he did. Some motherfuckers is going to keep distance, like
But
Sandor
but
Martin.
also Teofimo Lopez is a legit enigma. Where like, yeah, you really can't judge him based on his last fight. Like this dude
Bro,
is
he's
literally a
not
bag
an
of.
enigma, bro. He's just a fucking moron.
I mean, like he's like hot and cold constantly.
He's
you
just a
said
fuck.
enigma like the shit he be tweeting is philosophical and
Yeah,
smart.
like he on
No,
some
okay, no,
deep.
yeah, fair
What was
enough.
that shit?
Teofimo
What was
Lopez
that
is a
shit?
retard.
Do that shit
So
again,
you
Jules.
can't
Do
judge
that
him.
shit
Like,
again.
Yeah.
you know,
You
Jules,
think you know what I'm
Jules
saying? Like,
actually, Jules
Life.
actually looks
What's
like
that shit say?
Jules actually looks like Jermaine Ortiz and Teofimo Lopez in one person. If you think
I'm
about it.
their father. I'm
Yeah.
their father.
Yeah.
Like
Why did it
I'm
just
both
be
their
yo,
father.
Jules is also
Jules,
Saudi though.
Jules,
Alhamdulillah.
yo,
Alhamdulillah.
Jules, why they be violating you like that? They call you young Teofimo when you was
What? No,
younger.
I'm I'm
They
I'm
call
I'm
you.
young.
They
I'm
be
young
Teofimo
Jermaine.
violating.
Ortiz.
I'm young Teofimo Lo.
The
I'm Jermaine
Dominican Andy
Lopez.
Lee.
Ow! Listen, now on some real shit, addressing that fight. Honestly, like I don't want to make any bold proclamations, but everybody should view the tape on Jermaine and look like he doesn't need. He could box
He's a
Teofimo,
bot, and he's athletic too. Like,
right?
but they both have the same issue, I think. Like, they both like to overextend. They both lunge. But I may have to lean Teofimo just because he's a slightly bigger puncher. Well, he's a like not slightly. He's a bigger
Yo, I might
puncher.
honestly, I might sit that one out. I ain't even gonna lie. I don't
But I think it'll
trust
be a boring
Teofimo.
fight. Like, I think it's gonna be a faint fest.
Think he about to lay? You think he about to lay an
Yeah,
egg?
yeah. I think it could be. It's not gonna be as bad as Sandor Martin, but he'll win because he'll land a couple more eye catching counters, and maybe I don't know,
Julio,
maybe
just
drop
letting you
him.
know this though. We know Teofimo's chinny, and we know fucking. He may not be
He
the
is
biggest
skinny.
puncher, but I know this:
He's relentless.
Jermaine Ortiz can hurt Teofimo. He may
Yeah,
not have the
I
biggest
believe that.
punch. That
I believe
motherfucker,
that.
like if you see how, like, dude, for the size he is at 140 and 35, bro, he walked T.O. into some shit, bro. It could be a really long night for him, bro. It's and I think it could be Cambosos 2 all over again, but with a guy that can actually take him out and stuff.
Yeah,
Real.
yeah, like an athletic dude who's like low key kind of bigger than him, like Jermaine Ortiz, bro. He looked
And
like
he's not
shit
the
at weigh-ins
offensive
trying to make lightweight.
And the other
and he's
shit
not
is
the
that
offensively
Teofimo. I
irresponsible.
shut the fuck up. And the other shit with Teofimo is, bro, you really more worried about Eddie Hearn in the zone than Jermaine. You like he's still tweeting shit at Eddie Hearn like, yo, something. I really think Drew knows this. Y'all know this. I think he a crack baby. Like something up here is not right about you, bro.
He's not focused on
You
this
know,
fight.
you
He's
seen
talking about
Jules. You
he's talking
seen
shit
them
about
all in the
everybody.
hood growing up. Them crack babies.
I think he that retarded kid that'll shoot arrows at cats and squirrels and shit. He fucked
What,
up,
what,
bro.
what
I'm
is
just
the
saying.
what would be the logic of Eddie screwing Teofimo over? Like
There is
he didn't
no
have a piece of
logic.
didn't have no
No,
piece.
but
He didn't have ownership of Cambosis, no options or anything.
Uncle
Exactly.
Beats,
And
Uncle
when no,
Beats.
remember he
At
said,
the end,
remember he said, Beats. He's like, they wanted it fucking me to lose so that Devin could get the fight. When Devin had to leave the fucking network and Matchroom to
Right,
get the
exactly.
fight.
no,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah.
Devin didn't have to leave. He could just
Yes,
re-sign
he
with them.
did. He had to get in bed with Lou DiBella.
Bro, the shit was this is what's wrong with
Oh yeah, that's
Teofimo's.
true.
This is what's wrong with Teofimo's stupid fucking theory. George was never in bed with Matchroom. He was always Lou DiBella's fighter. Does Lou DiBella like Eddie Hearn? Does he
no,
like
No, he
No.
does not.
Matchroom?
no.
The
No.
What the
only reason,
fuck? What the fuck makes you think Lou DiBella was gonna do Eddie a solid? Like, yeah, Eddie, let's share this fight, bro. As soon as that shit was over, he took that motherfucker right to Top Rank.
he
You
was
know
Soon
at
as
what's
that
his
funny,
shit
peak.
was over.
Jules?
If you remember, right, he
Tio
was at his
literally forgot it was a fucking purse bid.
if you
Yeah.
remember, right, Lou was online screaming at Eddie, he ain't your fighter after he won. He's not your fighter. He
Yo,
was screaming at Eddie.
Exactly.
Matchroom has a mole, bro. They be losing all these purse bids.
It's
Like it's
not that
not just
Matchroom.
one.
It's not that Matchroom has a. Let me explain it to you guys one more time. Whoever's staging the purse bid, that organization has a mole because when you do a purse bid, you have to give 10% of whatever your bid is. So let's just say that your bid is $100, right? Okay, when you have to give them $10 beforehand, you could use that information to tip off the other people that are going to bid. They're like, yo, he just gave me $10. That means tomorrow he's going to bid $100. Then they could say, oh, okay, so we going to up our bid so we could beat them. It's not that Matchroom has a mole. It's that whatever organization is staging a purse bid, like say the WBC, whoever's staging it, they have a mole, and they're selling that information, which is the same crooked shit I would do. Like I would do that. Like why not? Fuck
You
you.
unscrupulous fuck. But the
24.
reason why the reason why I think they're doing that is because they saw how powerful Matchroom got without them playing the game type shit with Anthony Joshua, and they were self-contained, and
Wow.
they wanted some of that bread. So I think all right, cool. Eddie's not gonna play the game. All right, let's fuck over some of this operation so we can swing back this power dynamic a little bit more evenly. Because if you look at it, Eddie Hearn, irrespective of any fucking sanctioning body, has been doing pretty well outside of what people think it is. You feel me?
Can I say that Matchroom is probably the only one of them that's in the plus? Like
I
literally,
know
that's
this.
not
We
even
all know
cap.
that.
That's
We
not
all
even
know
cap.
that.
Like all of y'all, a lot of y'all are operating on a deficit. A lot of them are operate like PBC undoubted. Like your company ain't even worth nothing, fam. It's a 0.00 next to your shit. But I think even Top Rank is operating at a slight deficit. Yeah, they might be. Matchroom is in the plus. Anthony is in the plus. Like that motherfucker got money up the wazoo. They
Top
good.
rank cheap to be in the negative.
Say it again.
Top rank too cheap to be in the negative. I think they always in the positive.
Probably.
I think
Shout
so
out to
too.
Liam. Fighting in the USA is a better time zone than fighting in the UK. He'll still earn some money from Australia whilst fighting in the USA, as it's still 3 p.m. on Sunday. Whoever the fuck is cleaning their kitchen, go clean that shit on your time. I don't know
No,
what the
somebody
fuck.
about to pop the bottle of champagne. That's what it sounds like.
I'm biased though. Top
Shout
rank
out to
didn't get
wait,
it.
wait, wait.
Go
Hey,
ahead.
shut the fuck up. Jack said, "How does Matias versus T?" Honestly, bro, look, I'm gonna say it again. I don't say these things because out of dislike for Teofimo, because I don't do that. Like, if I think he's gonna win, then I'll just say he's gonna win. I believe he has the right style for an aggressive guy like Subriel, but I don't really trust that you're durable enough to stand up to what gets in. I like who was it? Michael that said it. He's chinny, bro. I think he's chinny. Like,
Chris
yo,
said that. Chris said that.
I don't think Subriel got to hit you all that much to get you feeling woozy. To be
And
real, like
not only that, Jules, Tio has never fought a bigger pressure fighter like Matias. When has he fought a guy like that in his entire career?
I'll say
He was
that the
always the biggest dude in the ring
nah,
against
cause
his
he
fighters.
fought Masayoshi Nakatani, but you see that he didn't like it. Like you see that he was uncomfortable having to work around somebody that's that much bigger than him size. Now Masayoshi Nakatani has his limitations, but that's already showing you. I see what it is. You want to stay on the outside. Who's fucked up, Mike? Is that please fix that shit. All
Chris, I
right,
gave you the link, and look what you're doing.
It's
right.
not me, you fucking prick.
You got a dude that want to hang back, and you can't do that with a taller fighter. For the same reason that Christina Cruz got fucked up yesterday, yeah, you can't do that. If the fighter's taller than you and they don't have to be close to you, then you can't counter them. So I see why you uncomfortable against taller fighters because you want to hang back and catch them. But your low ass arms, you only gonna be able to catch certain guys. If they taller than you, then they longer than you. You're not gonna be able to catch them. So he's on borrowed time. Like, I don't got nothing against Teofimo, but I'm like, you too unstable, my guy. And your style has limitations. You have the same limitations that Regis has, the same limitations that Tank has. You can't beat everybody with that style. And your head is a bag of cats. So I don't even think you're gonna be able to patch up all them holes. It's cool that he did that to Josh. I'm not knocking him. That was a
A
good
weight
victory,
drain Josh, bro. A weight drain Josh. Let's call it.
right?
Let's keep it a buck, bro.
It's not even a weight
Everybody,
drain so much as the inactive. The inactive. He hadn't fought in a year, and he looked like shit right before that.
Against Cataract.
Jack
yeah,
Castro.
like at the end of the fucking day, we call people out for like, oh yeah, it's a great win, but this motherfucker was weight drained. Like perfect example, Lennox Lewis versus Mike Tyson. No.
What?
This guy was shot, right? This guy was shot, right? So perfect example. Lennox Lewis didn't beat the best version of fucking Mike Tyson. That let me just get my point off. Did you think Teofimo beat the best version of Josh Taylor?
No,
No. So at
no.
the end of
Nah.
I don't think you can
And
compare
that
them two
fucking
fights.
super chat though.
I don't.
Beef is gonna have a problem with that.
I don't
Let
think
me
you can
say.
compare. Sorry.
Let me say this. I'm a huge Tyson fan. Y'all know that, but it was obvious that Tyson is finished. He's washed. He was washed.
I think the difference is, yeah, right. Tyson challenging Lennox. Yeah, you could say Mike was past his best years. I won't argue with that. But here's the thing: like, if you're gonna say the guy with the belt is washed, there's two sides to it. Somebody's got to challenge the guy, and somebody's got to take the belt, and that's what T.O. did. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is.
I
He
don't. No.
was the
No. No.
belt
No.
holder.
No. I'm with you on that. That. Who has all the shit going on? Now, I'm with you on that in the sense that you got to give him credit for the win because he beat the lineal champion and he took his belt from him. But just analyzing how good is he really, which is a different question. That do I think, based on what he did to Josh Taylor, do I like his chances against Subriel? And I'm like, look at the circumstances. You was fighting a Josh Taylor that by all rights, Jack Catterall already beat him, bro. Let's be real. Jack beat him already. Two, He hadn't fought in a year, and he was coming off an injury or whatever the fuck it was, right? So just because you beat Josh doesn't really mean that I don't really think you beat everybody in this division, bro. I don't think you beat Devin. I don't know if you could beat Subriel. Sorry. Sorry.
I don't think you even beat Richardson Hitchens, to be quite honest with you.
That's enough.
Another
Can I
one.
say something? That's another one that I'm like, look, man. If Richardson Hitchens want to stay on the outside on T.O., he will, and it's not going to be a lot that T.O. could do about it. That's one that people don't think about. That if Richardson Hitchens just want to box and stay on the outside, jab him like I'm not going to give you nothing to counter, bro. Jab, jab. It's not going to be a lot T.O. Fimo could do about it. And when you try to come forward, he gonna pop you like Sandor popped you, and you gonna fall down.
How about that Rick Star super chat though?
Fuck
Shout out to Rick Star. Peeps, yo, is my speaker or does Chris sound like he's talking from a submarine underwater with two cans? It sound you know what it sound? It sound like Chris. It sound like Chris calling in from a BlackBerry phone. Y'all remember the Blackberries? Motherfuckers used to be on a train like that. All them little ass buttons, like
that's a fact of little ass buttons. Like, yo, what? What are you typing, bro? What are you typing, bro? Your fucking thumb fucking hurting at the end of the day, nigga. The fuck is you texting for?
But on some real shit, there's matchups that people don't think about. That it's like, yeah, those guys are all wrong for Teofimo. If you really like, here's another one. Jack Catterall might be a handful for Teofimo. If he just uses the jab, just the jab. Yeah, I don't know what Teofimo gonna do about that.
A nice jab and a half step really fucked Teo up.
I don't know about that, man. Like,
if he just
I don't think. I think Catterall. He wins that one easy. Actually,
I see Jack Carroll struggle with O'Hara Davis. The fight was a draw. Even though they gave it to Jack, it was a draw as far as
but O'Hara don't fight like Teofimo, bro. Remember, O'Hara going to take chances that Teofimo don't take because he's waiting to counter, right? So if Jack just jab him, remember Jack is bigger than him. He's a full 140, technically a 147, and he doesn't need to be close to you to touch you. So with that, if he just jab you and don't do nothing else, yeah, he could coast, he could chill. Because Teofimo need the counter before he move in. If you make him chase you, he get dropped like he got dropped by
let me just say that, right?
By Martin.
The way O'Hara fought Ismael Barroso was an anomaly. O'Hara is normally a counter puncher. Like if you watch him against I can't remember his name now, the Mexican guy who he got a lucky win against. He doesn't let his hands go a lot, and that's exactly how the Jack Catterall fight was. They both weren't letting those shots go, and
I remember that.
Jack edged it out. So I don't think I like Catterall done what against Josh Taylor. I don't think he beats the elite at 140. I don't think he beats none of them. I think
my question is T.O. really elite at one? I know, like it looked like I pick on him almost, right? But I'm just thinking about money wise. Like, yo, would you trust Teofimo with your money against Devin? No.
Nope.
Against Subriel? No.
No.
Against you could beat Rolly and Ryan. You could beat them, but Hitchens, would I trust him with my money against Hitchens?
Absolutely.
Yeah, because I mean, like, look, he hasn't been consistent enough. You know what I'm saying? But if I'm just talking and there's no money on the line and a fight's coming up, I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt based off his last performance.
Thank you, Alex. That's my point. That this idea that Teofimo is good against everybody, yeah, that got to be just talking. That's just talking. Because if there's some money on it, yo, you really trust him to beat Hitchens? Nah, he don't like fighters that's taller than him. Imagine somebody that's taller with some speed and a jab. If you try to come forward, take a half step back, put a jab in your face.
Can I push back to Hitchison though? Because I don't know if he's seasoned enough and disciplined enough to be able to carry that through 12 rounds.
But Teofimo is letting the mountain punch him in the chest ahead of a fight. Shit, I'm saying. What kind of? Let me ask you a question. How fucking stupid do you have to be to let a man that's 300 pounds punch you in the chest and you about to fight? Like, are you retarded? The dude is 300 pounds. You
he
fight
fucking
at
cat.
135, you little motherfucker.
Bro, he
What's the
could have
And,
matter
broken
with
a
you?
rib, bro. He could have broken a
and you
rib, got
can't
another 100.
and you can't make
Then he wondering
135.
why it's an air bubble. It's an air pocket in his chest. Gee, I wonder how that happened.
How did that
Who did
happen?
that? Who did that?
Teofimo. Teofimo,
Yo,
dumbass.
This
you
shit is not
retarded.
like this is like a fucking Bugs Bunny cartoon. So you about to fight, and you let a dude that weigh like the mountain weighs over 300 pounds.
Like
You really
328 or
let
some
that
shit.
dude punch you in the chest for TikTok? Wow, bro. So you just the dumbest motherfucker in the whole East Coast, I
Yeah, he's
guess.
not a very intelligent kid, Tio, though.
But you have to think about it like this. You couldn't even make 135 that well, and you still let a motherfucker punch you while you were weight trained. You stupid motherfucker, you. You stupid motherfucker,
Another
you.
dumb thing that he did that people didn't notice. This genius decided he's going to tie a rope to his torso. This is in between the Lomachenko and Kambosos fight, leading into the Kambosos fight. It was an 18-wheeler. He decided he going to tie the rope and push the shit. And I'm just thinking, because he tried to do the strongman shit. And I'm just thinking like, yo, aren't you about to fight? What are you doing all this fuck shit for? He's punching you in the chest. Got the big ass rope. Fuck you doing, yo? What's the matter with you, yo?
Underestimating his opponent
Oh
going
my
into
god.
That was like 2 weeks
the
before his
world.
fight too, like 3 weeks before his fight.
The
Fucking
fuck wrong
dickhead
with
shit.
him?
He
He's
didn't
a
think he
fucking
had his
dickhead.
opponent. He thought he could do anything in the world and go into a fight and not pay for it. And he paid for it. And then instead of taking accountability, he goes to blame everybody else but himself. And that's my issue with Tio. He has no personal accountability for his stupid mishaps and mistakes.
Bro, I really think he might. Listen, the way he be talking online nowadays, he's coming after everybody for some reason. I don't know if he's focused on this fight.
I don't think he is, to be real with you.
But you know
Why?
you
Why?
Because
can't.
Like, yo, dog, you gotta be real. Something gotta be wrong with you to be mad at match. That shit was 2 years ago, bro. That was literal. That all that Cambosia shit, Olympus shit.
Cambodian.
That was in
The
2021.
Cambodian.
Bro, that was
Oh shit.
mad long ago, bro. How
You know
how
what
Yeah,
it
you
is?
still mad at that?
that was
You know what it is,
2021. That
yeah?
was 3 years ago.
You know what it
Yeah,
is? Like, in the industry, like, people like Tio and Josh, like Boatsi and Akoli, people get in their ear and they tell them things. And they tell them incorrect shit. And often it's just caused dissension amongst the ranks. And they believe it. They believe it. And then later on, they find, yo, this guy has been gassing me up, telling me a load of crap for ages, sending me in
honestly,
the
yeah.
wrong direction.
That's why Ryan is like that because of Lupe Valencia.
Right.
You can pinpoint all the bullshit that goes on between Ryan and Oscar to Lupe Valencia because he's the one in his ear filling his head up full of cotton candy and mushrooms and marshmallows and shit. Like, stop listening to that motherfucker,
Yeah.
bro.
100%.
Because
You know what I mean? Right.
let's keep it a buck, bro. Sorry to cut you up, Uncle Beats. Yo, for whatever we say about Oscar De La Hoya, he did the damn thing, bro. From the amateurs to the pros. That nigga's resume speaks for itself. And he's done a lot of dweeb shit for him to be looked upon as someone who's corny, rightfully so. But when they tell you to fight Mercito Hester before fighting fucking Tank Davis to get match fit for that, and you don't take that fucking fight, that's on you, bro. That's really on you. That's not on them. Like literally, they've made you millions of dollars without you being a fucking champion. And mind you, any other reputable promotion would have made sure you're off their promotional company if you didn't fight Devin Haney. A lot of people would have kicked you off, but they didn't. So at the end of the day, it's all on Ryan.
Here's the thing, though, Chris. Yeah,
Yeah.
like, of course, Oscar was correct, and like Oscar knew, like, you can't fight Tank. Like, you've been inactive already. You need to get sharpened up to fight Tank. Oscar knew. Oscar was worried, and everybody like, and of course, Oscar. But Ryan don't have that belief. It's similar to Broner. Like when Broner was fighting Sean Porter, and the press conference is getting lively, and everyone's mingling. Floyd said, "Yo, why don't you go up and rest, champ?" No, man, I'm here, and I want to talk and talk and talk. And then he got beaten. He got beaten the next day. And then after he's bitching and moaning, Floyd don't tell me how to beat these guys. He did tell you. He told you to go and rest. What do you want him to do? Go in the ring and fight for you? He was telling you how to preserve your energy to have a chance to beat Sean Porter, and you didn't listen. What more do you like? What you
Yeah, like
want
it's.
some magic?
I think because I always view it as a part of being a fighter is professionalism, or at least the discipline. Like Joe Frazier was a disciplined dude, bro. You see what I mean? Ali was a disciplined dude. They know that it's certain shit that they got to do if you want to stand a chance to win. Whereas when I see these more petulant types, immediately I think, well, he's a fighter. They're going to be impulsive. They're going to be emotional. That's what part of makes him a fighter. But no, that's what makes you a shitty fighter. If you're like, yeah, that's how you end up being a shitty fighter. You have no discipline. You have no self control. So how are you going to be a good fighter when you have no self control? Like Broner's, I don't feel sorry for him at all. People talk about him like he's this Greek tragedy. He's just another fuck up to me. Like I'm sorry, it wasn't
Another
never nothing.
fuck up.
There's
Super
never
duper
nothing.
fuck up.
There's nothing special about him to me. And when I look at Teofimo, I'm like, yo, dog, all this shit that be going on with you is your fault. Honestly, all of it. All of it. You think you know something about boxing that Top Rank don't know? Cause
That's a
cause you
fucking
just
fact.
cause you're just so fucking smart, right? You're so fucking smart.
I'm just gonna say this, Theo. The people that are handling your career are some of the best, and let's just break it down into even more fundamental thing. Yo, you've never been their age; they've been yours, and they've been handling people just like you, possibly who have better fucking talent than you for years.
Not
And for you to fight,
possibly better talent than yes, better, bro.
yeah, you got
Manny
better.
fucking Pacquiao, bro.
That's a
Sugar
fact.
Ray Leonard, Thomas Hearns, Roberto
Hey, question,
Duran,
guys.
Marvin Hagler.
Iran Barkley, James Toney, you name him.
It's not a fucking
Hey,
question. The problem that I see with these young fucks, which is why the American look, man, I'm gonna watch all UK boxing. I can already tell in 10 years, all I'm gonna be watching is UK boxers. Why? Because the Americans are fucking idiots. Y'all the main ones with the problems. Ryan, Teofimo. Javante's a fucking coward. He don't want to know. He don't want no smoke with Shakur or Devin. It's like a clown show. Boxers that don't want to box.
like
Shit
I
is a
tell you,
clown show.
sorry to interject, yeah. Ryan, when he was running out, Floyd's my advisor now. Floyd played you. Floyd played you, bro. Played you.
You getting up at 3 in the morning like, yo, I'm gonna go. Listen, I'd have been in some ass, all right? My whole shit, all my sheets would have been 3 and yeah, let me go run with Floyd and lick his ass. You fucking herb.
Exactly.
You should feel
Exactly.
fucking dumb. You could have been getting a blowjob.
Fucking Herbert.
I'm gonna go
I ain't
fucking
gonna hold
run
you.
with
Fuck it.
Floyd.
They shouldn't be getting blowjobs with a soon to be birth giving wife or whatever have you. But I had a question for you guys. Do y'all now think Ryan may actually fight Haney, or y'all still like fuck all that?
No, bro. Like
He's not gonna fight Haney. He's never gonna fight Haney
look,
in his
let me
career,
tell you
bro.
something. This is
Yo,
why I
I can't
love
be.
this is
I
why
can't be
shut the
bothered.
fuck up. This is why I love these fucking Brits. Frazier coming off of fighting unbeaten Adelaide. Now he about to go fight unbeaten Frazier Clark. He could act like a bitch if he want, but nah, I'm not no bitch. This is the job. This is what
Right.
I'm here for. The fuck am I here for if it's not for this? You can't
That's
ask
what it's
these
all about.
herbs to do that. Like yo, like Ryan, you a herb, man. Shut up. You've been running from Devin for 5 fucking years, B. That's not cap. You could fight in an eliminator for his belt, but you won't fight him for the real one. 4 5 years past, same shit. Yo, you ain't fighting Isaac, right? You're not fighting Rolly neither, right? Yo, Devin right there. Was good. He got a belt. You wanted Rolly belt, you don't want his belt right now. We know why. You were hurt, bro. Quiet. You don't want nothing to do with that kid. So even if you great in an era of shitty fighters, we never really gonna know how great you were. The same applies to Terrence Crawford. It's the same thing. He was great, but he could have been greater if he wasn't surrounded by these cowards that didn't want to fight him.
See, that's the thing, man. Like, I mean, back in the day, they used to say that Ray Mancini was protected. But when you compare him to the kids of these days, he fighting Alexis Arguello. No one would say that to me these days. No one even dream of saying that now.
So you
Wow.
mean the
They
guy?
must
You
have
mean
grabbed him twice, Alexis
you mean to tell
Arguello.
me you fight Livingston Bramble, Du Koi Kim, and fucking Alexis O'Grayo and you're protected. What the
That's
fuck is
what they
wrong
used.
with these
That's
people?
how. See, that's how tough it was back then. That's how tough it was back
Now
then.
imagine what Terrence's welterweight run would have been if he would have got that access to Danny. I don't have a doubt in my mind, a doubt in my foot that he would have beat the fucking shit out of Danny. And Danny might have retired off of that. He would have
What? Why you
fucked him
worried
up.
about PBC fighters? Go to WBO. You got 100 guys. Why you worried about us? Stay in your lane.
And
That's so cool.
and listen, and you see who supports that coward shit? Other motherfucking cowards. Cause I'm like, yo, dog, what are you here for if not to see fights? You say
Yeah.
that, and they were saying, yeah, Terrence ain't fought no. Well, he's trying, you fucking idiot. He's trying.
What's even worse? Didn't Danny Garcia turn down $5 million from Top Rank to fight
It was
fucking
3.
Pacquiao? Okay,
Oh
3.
no. He look. That's a whole. That's a whole nother thing. I don't even want to waste time explaining about that because Danny is just he not worth the time, dog. But it's fucked up that a fighter like Terrence's resume would literally be that much better if his contemporaries really weren't a bunch of cowards. He would have all those names, and there's nobody over there that would have beat him. Nobody. He would have
Nobody.
mopped the floor with all of them. What would his
Jules,
resume have looked like then?
You
Jules,
see,
wasn't he upset? Wasn't Danny Garcia upset and he didn't? They basically ignored that $3 million offer because Amir Khan got 5.
Yeah. That was a part of the excuses they were using. So
the
that he
thing.
could go fight Ivan yo,
Adrian Granados for
can't
one
make this
point
shit up.
for
And
one
and
point
that-
1 million.
and you literally this is the real reason the American fan base in boxing is going shrinking. It's because it's just a lot of coward shit in America right now. Like you gotta be real. Like, why would you support him doing that? He openly ducked Terrence, bro. And y'all giving Terrence a hard time for wanting to fight these. This is the most backward shit I ever seen. Populace is dumber. Honestly, the
You see, back
populace
in
is
back
dumber.
in the '80s, though, right? There was no lane. You couldn't hide behind a promoter because them days the promoters just had to bring strong product to the network, and if that meant Duva had to sacrifice his fighter and let Bob promote it, or vice versa, then that's just how it was. That's just how it was. So
Mhm.
like the fighters couldn't hide. They couldn't. There was no way to hide. No way to hide.
Steve Kim said it best. It's the exclusivity deals that also caused damage to the sport. Once it became about, oh, well, you're with HBO and this fighter's with Showtime. The first fight that got sacrificed on the pyre of that, one of the first ones was Kovalev Stevenson. Sergey Kovalev versus Adonis Stevenson. The moment that Ivan Michel jumped into bed with the PBC, that's when that fight died. Remember, if you go back and look at Adonis's resume, he used to fight people, good fight. He used to until Ivan Michel jumped into bed with the PBC, and that is what killed that fight. That's why we never got that shit.
And that's what killed his career though too, because this man, you gotta remember, at one point in time, Carl Froch didn't want to know with Adonis Stevenson because we all know how that was going to end. So
I ain't
that just
gonna
shows
front. He would have punched the shit out of Froch.
he would have let Carl Froch out cold.
Hey, well,
Cold.
front B. Go ahead, Beats.
See, back in the day, like we just mentioned, Bramble and Mancini. That was Duvers and Top Rank and Bob Arum. And what a lot of people know that was a regular thing in American boxing back then.
It was. You're right.
Both of them had to bring that fight to the network. They had to bring that fight to the network. Because I think Livingston was the Mando, but that's just how that was.
The infrastructure is gonna have to change in the sense that the exclusivity deals and what's in the best interest of the network. That's what has to change, and you have to look at fights. They need to go back to doing fights on a fight by fight basis. Address the market value of that fight instead of, oh yeah, we gonna spend this whole budget, because that shit is not working, bro. Boxing was bigger when y'all did it on a fight to fight basis, because every fight ain't worth the same. So how could you give a fighter the same money for every fight when every fight ain't worth the same? You rolling the dice every time now, trying to honor that contract.
Exactly.
Speaking of Duva, aren't you? I'm just dying that Al Heyman took the Kathy Duva model with Kovalev in War II and got all these dudes basically fighting for free with the pay-per-view upside as the fucking purse.
Yeah, that's sad, bro.
That's really what it is, Jules.
Back end money, yeah. Was that
That's
the
what
back
kept
end?
The soda machine money, bro. The hot dog water money, the fucking popcorn money. Like it's really what I said. They're like, yo, y'all fell in love with Heyman in a way where he's like the Wizard of Oz. That y'all just think it's all this magical shit going on. And none of that shit is going on. Like it's right in your face, but you've already elevated him to like deity status so he can do no wrong in your eyes. When it's very obvious to people who know, yo, this dude is a fuck up. Can't you tell?
They think fucking rainbows and sprinkles come out of his ass when he farts.
They think a rainbow just shoots out of his ass like a geyser and money falls out of it and shit.
Hey,
So
yo, Claus,
let's
you know
look
what
at
to
Keith
do on
Thurman.
Photoshop with that.
Let's look at Keith Thurman, right? He's about 36 years of age. 3 fights in 7 years, I believe it is, yeah? He done 38,000 views in his last pay-per-view. He's fighting at 155, and he doesn't have a hope of getting the WBO title. It's not for the title, right? He's fighting for the back-end money, right? Of a pay-per-view is going to do nothing. He must be starving to feed his kids. Now,
Well,
I'm not saying that.
they're gonna pay him in
yeah.
Aldi coupons, bro.
Right.
Give him some Aldi bucks.
That's terrible, man.
And
Aldi bucks is crazy, my nigga.
Bro, when you think about that as a product, Beats, think about in every conceivable way that you could think of business. Like, Brody, you're asking the consumer to pay $80 for a fighter they saw 3 times last year as part of a regular subscription. And the guy you're putting him in there with hasn't fought in 2 years. And this isn't a title fight at all, by the way. So you can't even use that as an angle. And this is your paper. Like, bro, you can't make it up. And you really have people that you have individuals that will make 5 Twitter accounts, 5 alt accounts to argue with you about this shit. It's like, yo, yeah, Americans are fucking dumb, dog. I'm
Yo,
sorry.
bro, we're done. We're
fucking
done.
dumb,
Like,
bro.
They're bragging online that I'm going to pay for it.
You're gonna pay for a one-sided mismatch when you know there's better fights out there, and you're not holding out Heyman accountable for this.
Yeah,
this is what we're doing.
Hey man, it's PBC, man. You gotta pay for ass whoopings when you can get them, bro. Whether it's one side or not, fuck it.
It reminds me of when Iceberg came out. Everybody on the block was getting that shit, right? And I'm not that dude that tries to be different, but I am different. I'm like, yo, you paid $300 for a shirt with Bugs Bunny on it?
Some of them shits was hard back in the day.
I asked, bro, and I don't give a fuck. Like, I'm not a sheeple, bro. What if a ketchup? I'm out here eating my fries and shit. So if I just throw this French fry at you, we gonna fight? Must go. That's expensive ass shit. I throw this French fry right at you. What you gonna do? You know this shit ain't gonna come out. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers really was buying that shit.
Nah, you just do that just to fuck with people. Like, I would fight you off a principle off that. But like, I know what you're saying though. It's just like,
in other words, these guys brag about getting jerked because if you really on board for you getting jerked, right? If you go to Broadway, if you go on a Broadway City or whatever, VIM or whatever, if you're paying $300 for a yellow T-shirt with Bugs Bunny on it, you just got jerked, bro. If you think anything other than that happened, you a fucking idiot. For real.
Yeah, you got to play it. But a lot of motherfuckers was wearing Iceberg because they saw it in these rap videos and shit, and they just wanted to be cool.
It's the same reasoning, though. They're like, yo, so because they put it on TV and they told you that shit was fly, it's fly. It's not even that you like it, because look, them dumbass boots Devin got, don't tell me shit, bro. No. You look like a fucking retard with it. Do you know that shit? They should beat the shit out of you every day for wearing them fucking. I'm sorry.
Let me keep it a buck with y'all. When we saw Mike Tyson back in the day when he was sitting on top of his Rolls Royce or Bentley, what he have on? Tim's. Laced the fuck up with the bucket hat, bro. Mike grew up. Come on,
but I ain't even telling Devin you gotta wear Tim's. But like, listen, yo, ain't no way. Like, I can't be that old. Am I missing something? Cause this shit looks stupid as fuck, bro. That shit look dumb than a motherfucker, bro.
It didn't even look real.
Bro, I seen.
Yo, bro,
I
look
seen
at the
people.
muff.
Like, what the fuck are
I
we
seen
talking about?
with the Astro boots. I seen motherfuckers with the red. I'm like, yo, nah, I must live in a simulation. This can't be
I saw
people
motherfuckers
wearing
wearing
this
the
shit.
Mega Man boots, bro. I can see a fine bitch wearing the Mega Man boots, but when I see niggas
Yeah,
wearing the
but you know
Mega Man boots, come on,
the
bro.
rules is different for joints. Like, bitch, you could wear a hot dog bra. Motherfuckers ain't gonna say nothing to you. They still gonna want, ain't gonna say nothing to you. But you would do like, yo, so you really out here with these red shits?
Yeah,
Yo,
Yeah.
you
man,
fucking weirdo.
yo, motherfuckers should just rob the shit out of you. Cause like,
Bro,
I know
mujer,
you got money.
mujer or pato, no importa. Anybody else? What are you doing?
Like, yo, I should rob the shit out of you for wearing them shits. That's crazy, yo. I can't be that old. Like, am I really that old? That this is the fly shit now? This what the streets is doing?
Nah, bro, I was born in 1996, my nigga. I'm about to turn 28 this year. Yeah, I do not co-sign none of the fuckery that these young niggas is doing or niggas around my age. I look at you as all corny. You niggas are weird. I wouldn't dap you. I wouldn't even be in the club. I wouldn't be in the same picture, the same vicinity as half of these niggas. Like, are you kidding me? Like,
Hey,
let's
Jules,
really look at it.
we
Yo,
team 40s, bro. We team 40s, bro. You can't be talking like that. I'm not gonna let you talk like that. All right, all right. So let's
Wait, hold on
Yeah,
one.
yo.
Hold
Hold
on
on,
one
let me
second.
read the super chat. Accordionista says we gonna keep exposing these British boxers. 1776. Oh, he got smoke for the Brits. He don't like the Brits, apparently. Let me tell you something, bro. Here's reality. America don't got no good heavyweights. America don't have no good cruiserweights.
How are you going to expose a country that would fit 100 times in Texas? It's not even a country; it's an island. You ever realize how tiny this little piece of?
I gotta remind people, yo, let me tell you something, B. America's not what it used to be. Stop patting yourself on the back. America's mediocre in every department that you can conceive right now. I ain't even just talking about boxing. Stop it.
And when he says who, what, America or who? Like you like the heavyweight.
The only fighters that's getting, you know what fighters is getting exposed? Americans. Who lost?
American.
Who lost in Saudi? Wilder, Miller. That's who lost in Saudi. So what are you talking about, fam?
You got a
and you get
Ukrainian Mancunian gonna fight on February the 17th for undisputed in the
Dude, we're trading.
blue ribbon division.
All my hopes and prayers are not with a fucking American.
No.
They're with a
What other
Ukrainian.
American?
Can I finish the sentence? All my hopes and prayers is with a Ukrainian that has a gap in his tooth because that's how much America's fucking up. The best
badly.
heavyweight we can
Slava.
produce was Wilder.
Fucking guy, bro. That's my guy. Hell yeah.
Fucking
And
Wilder.
mind you, what fucking Joseph Parker was piecing that man the fuck up. Like I'm watching some of the highlights and I'm looking at it. It's like you're
I don't hate.
fucking
You know why
pathetic.
I don't hate on? You know why I don't hate on the Brits? I go up the bat for them because they still acting like men. Yo, baby, yo don't gotta fight Frazier Clark. He wants to. He didn't have to take the David Adelaide fight. Wanted to do that. They ain't acting like bitches over there, bro. They still getting it on. So I ain't gonna shit on them Brits. They still doing what the fuck you supposed to do.
The best thing about British boxing, like, is still like it's winner stays on. Because right now it's Adelaide against that Dakers kid at Queensbury, and
Yeah.
yo, the loser. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Like he's gonna be serving people their fries. You know what I mean? Yeah.
The shit
It's
is
But
what
what's
it is.
kind
wrong
of
with
like
Solomon Dakers? Dakers hasn't lost to anybody. Adelaide,
Yeah, but
I know Adelaide.
I ain't gonna front. Dakers is trash. I
yeah,
ain't gonna front.
he looked dodgy in his
I know.
last, like, against
Wait,
Michael
hold on
Webster.
a second, y'all.
I thought Webster beat him.
So
So
did I.
this is for the English title, and Adelaide has to perform. He has to perform, and
Hey,
so does
Jules.
Dakers. They have to perform.
Hey, Jules.
Yeah.
I'm about to have a cigarette, so you take over from now.
Okay. A shout out to Rick Starr. Sorry to interrupt, but in their putting out a new bro. I don't know why they made that shit. They running out of Jake Gyllenhaal, bro. Conor McGregor. Like, what the fuck is wrong with a lot of y'all? We're remaking Roadhouse, bro. I'm
It looked
sorry.
good, though.
Ain't
It
right,
looked
bro.
good.
That
It
ain't
looked
right.
actually
But
That ain't right,
that
man.
shit look
but
nah.
it looked good,
You
though, Jules.
can't do it better. You can't do it better than they did it,
No.
bruh. You
probably right, but
can't.
it looked decent though, Jules. I'm tired of the remakes, but it did look decent though.
Oh, who the
It's
fuck gonna
good
be
that
Sam
it's good
Elliott's
that it's
character?
straight to
Who gonna do
stream.
Sam Elliott's character? Come on, man. Get the fuck
That's
out.
do you know that I was about that? Like, who's Sam Elliott, bro? We need to use
Like,
CGI. Just
young,
make Sam
yeah,
look
just
young,
CGI
bro.
that shit. Fuck it, right?
Just make Sam look young, B. You can't do it better than they did it, man. They running out of ideas and outlook, man. I already see what it is. I'm kind of scared for the future because it's like, yo, we fucking up in every department, sports, movies. It's not looking good, bro.
Reading books.
It's not
Accordingista
looking good.
You know that,
509.
that Beverly Hill, that new Beverly
Accordingista
Hills
5 yeah,
look like
Accordingista 509. This is what I need you to do. I need you to find the longest gun with the longest barrel, put it down your throat, and pull the trigger. Please do that, sir.
Accordionista said, but Brit accent goofy. But odds. Oh, so we. All right. Well, I hear you. Just keep sending me money. I'll keep reading
Yeah,
them.
keep reading them, man. Keep sending them. Keep sending them super chats, man.
Just keep sending me money. I'll
Yeah,
keep
man.
reading them, bro. Shout out to Liam. Number one in obesity. Number one in homeless per capita. Yo, cause you know what this shit is? It's like it's like sometimes when you see that people have destructive tendencies, self-destructive tendencies, you have to tell them at some point. They're like, yo, I don't know why you think you doing so good. You not. And it's the same with this country and its people. I don't know what the fuck you guys are patting yourselves on the back for. You're mediocre. You're ridiculous. I yeah,
Hey,
like
you know where we are? The undisputed pound for pound world champion, though? Military might. We are the only superpower on the entire planet. We are the
on
only
yeah,
country.
but even on that front, didn't they say that less and less guys are signing up now because of all this sissy shit going on?
Nah, it's rumors, man. And the
No, I hope
reality of
not,
this,
because that shit
yeah,
made me nervous than a motherfucker.
yeah.
Like, yo,
There's a lot
our
of that going on,
military's
but at the
our
end of the day, bro,
military's the best, bro. But
I don't hype
nah,
out my
hey, our
country.
numbers are good.
See, the
Hey, y'all will
thing with
never have
me,
to worry about that, Jules. The numbers are
I don't.
good, man.
I don't hype behind Britain. We're the best. We're the best. This I don't hype behind that. You know what I mean? I just look at the facts. Like, it's either going to be a Ukraine or a Mancunian from Britain. It is what it is. And they both got awful accents. Like I gotta say, the like just like I. It's what it is. You know what I mean? It's what it is.
I
You know what I
guess,
mean?
but
See,
my thing is this: if you make fun of one person's accent, don't get mad when they make fun of your mother's accent.
Boom.
Don't get mad. You making fun of people's accents, right? That's funny. All right, when your
No,
mother get laughed at, or when somebody with an accent in your family get laughed, don't cry racism or bigotry or prejudice.
or don't try to fight us. So like, yeah, I know where you live, or try to dox me or do some whole ass shit like that.
Yo,
Like
that's
Yo,
that,
listen, dog. I'm gonna
people
tell you
can't
the
take
truth.
what they
I
give
was
out,
sent to your
bro.
planet. I was sent to your planet to find a reason for us not to blow y'all up. But I think I'm gonna go back to the mothership. Like, yeah, blow them up, dog. Kill them.
Blow it, just blow this shit the fuck up. Like, blow it up, blow it the fuck up right now.
That shit kid. No, but on some real shit. That's why I'm like that. Cause I'm like, yo, why you making fun of people accents? So if your mommy got a Spanish accent, a lot of our mommies got a rough Spanish accent or had one. If they
hey,
make fun of
listen.
your mommy accent, what you gonna do? You gonna get
I'd
mad?
rather I'd rather
You
them
call
critique the
Jesse?
I'd rather they critique the British accent than be calling us horizontal heavyweights. We got rid of that. You know what I mean? We were the unified. We could be undisputed. We could what it is. I'd rather that. So we good.
Shout out to Anthony Joshua, man. Shout out to Anthony Joshua, and we got to shout out Lennox Lewis. I know you may not rock with Lennox Lewis beats, but
No, big
he's
up
the.
Leonard Lewis. Big up Leonard Lewis. You know what I mean?
No,
But he
because
does a lot.
it's
He
no,
lots
but
of
hold up.
corny shit
Listen
though.
to me. Listen to me. It's not about bigging up Britain. It's about how fucking stupid are you? That's my point. How fucking so if I sit here laughing at your mother accent like a dickhead, right? You not gonna like that, right? Ah, like when do you motherfuckers grow up is what I want to know. When do you grow up? When do you become mature? When do you have that fucking epiphany? Because it seemed like a lot of
Never.
y'all
I tell
motherfuckers
you,
just get dumber with time. It
I'll tell
seems
you
you're
what
not
that'll
getting
be, Julius.
smarter,
Never.
you're
Let
getting
me tell you what
dumber.
that'll be. Is when a dude with an accent like mine is boning their wife. Shit is real.
Like, yo, listen, don't let Idris Elba end up in your state because he'll fuck your bitch and she'll let him. All right? These bitches love Idris Elba, bro. All these bitches love Idris Elba. All right? This shit is crazy. Like, when do you guys grow up, man? That's what I want to know. Like, when does that happen? Making fun of fucking accents. What are you, 12? This shit is childish. I hate motherfucking humans. Ooh, awful species. True Media says, shout out to True Media says, salute Jules. I think Prince Turkey is good for boxing, but the fighters and promoters have to be willing to make the fights. Yeah, but also remember, Turkey Al Sheik is not throwing money at bullshit. He's using his money to make the fights, literally, that we were asking for. That tells me that this guy knows boxing. We wanted Fury versus Usyk. We want Better B versus Bivol. We don't mind Joshua versus Ngannou. So don't look to Turkey to save bullshit in America. You know what I mean? That yeah, he ain't gonna pay the PBC to bring all them scrubs over there. Like, nah, he ain't about to do that unless y'all trying to get down in some real fights. Yeah, he not gonna save y'all. Oscar, same for you. You worried about him poaching fighters, bro? What do you have that he would want?
Here's the thing, though, right? They keep like, oh, we don't want Ngannou versus Joshua. Did you see what's on the undercard? You got Joseph Parker versus Shang.
Bro.
These are way
That's
superior
just
cards to
Josh.
what?
That's just Joshua haters, bro. Like, if we gonna be like, yo, y'all just scared that he gonna go in there and he gonna make it look easy, and y'all ain't gonna have nothing to say. That's what the
Yeah.
fear is. Yeah, he shouldn't be fighting him. Lennox, you didn't have a problem with Fury fighting that same dude. You didn't have a and you knew less about that dude when Fury fought him. At least now you know, yeah, yo, he can handle himself in the ring. He dropped Fury, didn't he? He can handle himself. He shouldn't be fighting him. He's undisputed. Like, yo, you a hater, my guy. AJ got a lot of haters, man. A lot of haters. I think he's gonna beat him personally. I think he's gonna beat him with the jab because if you looking to work off the counter, the easiest way to beat him, break him down with the jab. Anthony got a good jab. It's a powerful jab and it's quick. He won't be able to get around it. Break him down with the jab couple of rounds. Before you know it, he's breathing with his mouth open. Before you know it, he's tired. Before you know it, he's ready to go. Because he's not a boxer. Not a boxer.
He's in
Sorry.
over his head, man. He needs to find an Andy Ruiz shot to beat Joshua. He's not going to outbox Joshua.
Yeah.
I mean, not going to outbox Joshua.
And Ben is a smart dude. Like, Ben is that's a good pairing. Like, Mungia and Roach is a good pairing. Ben and Anthony is a good pairing. Like, yeah, I can see that working. Because Ben really think about the shit, and Anthony's one of these dudes that's always in his head. So I'm like, yeah, I can see that shit working out. Because you want to box better, but you still want to get knockouts. Yeah, Ben can help you do that. I think he can help you do that. I think it's gonna be a good partnership or whatever. And aside from Usyk, who out there do I actually think beats this dude? None of y'all. Daniel don't beat AJ. Joe Joyce don't beat AJ. I've been saying that. Like, nah, fam. I'm sorry. Zhang is good. I wouldn't pick Zhang to beat AJ. Like, what the
You're
fuck y'all
not the
talking
fuck
about?
out.
Get knocked the fuck out. What
Man,
the fuck is y'all
Joe Joyce
talking
is
about?
fighting Cash Alley. Joe Joyce is fighting Cash
And
Alley.
motherfuckers is mad at AJ. He fighting Cash Ali that bit David Price in the chest. Who remember that? He
Yeah, I
bit the
remember that.
motherfucker in the chest. Like,
Oh, is that
Walking
confirmed?
Dead.
Is that confirmed?
Yo, it happened in the fight. He
Oh,
Yeah.
fell
man.
down. They fell down, and Cash Ali bit
No,
him
no,
in the
no, no.
chest.
But is that Joe Joyce fight is confirmed?
Oh yeah, that's confirmed, bro.
Oh nah, that's horrible.
That's horrible, bro. But y'all mad AJ fighting Ngannou. That's crazy. Motherfuckers some real malcontents, B. But look, man, if you ain't got haters, right? If you ain't got haters, you must be doing something wrong. Haters never hate down, they always hate up. So
Listen, it better be Hergovich
And
next.
like
I'm
Joe Joyce
saying.
was critiquing the Ngannou fight. Oh, I agree with Lennox Lewis. And then they asked him about the fight because he sparred both of them. Oh, it's a great fight. Hold on. So how does that back up what you said a minute ago?
and the real shit is the hypocrisy in boxing is so brazen in the sense that AJ fighting that dude. Yeah, Lennox is right. Let them offer you that same money for that same dude. Watch you take it. Watch you take it. Like, yeah, I'm gonna fight. Look, this money, man.
Hey,
But it's
listen, there's receipts. Lennox said if I was Tyson Fury, I would have took that check as well. That's what he said.
No, but we're all in agreement that this Ngannou fight does nothing for AD's resume, right? We're in agreement of that,
I
right?
don't agree with you, bro. Like, I think you just
Come
being
on, dude.
stubborn. I think you being stubborn.
Bro. This guy's not a
Honestly,
boxer,
it's
bro.
context, bro. It's not like this is 0-0. Anthony already did the honorable shit last year. In February of last year, Ngannou came to him. No, fam, I'm not fighting a dude that ain't got no fights. The fuck? But now
Here's the
that you
thing,
drop
though. Like,
Fury, and you showed, yeah, I could box, man. I dropped Fury. Some people think I beat him. Yet now it makes sense.
gotta be consistent. You know what I mean? Like Jared Anderson, yeah, he fought Charles Martin, and Bob Arum said, "Yeah, I'm gonna have him fighting contenders." He fought Rudenko in his next fight, and he beat Charles. Not like he lost to Charles Martin, he got knocked out. He dropped down to Rudenko.
But he be mad than a bitch at AJ. So let me understand this. AJ ain't fought nobody. So what you do is you get a guy that AJ beat for your fighter. And it gotta be the cosmos that your fighter struggled as much as he did, dog. It has to be.
It's
AJ
crazy.
made that shit look easy than a bitch. 2 rounds, you out of here. None of y'all ever did the demolition job on Charles Martin that he did. Not Luis Ortiz, not Jared Anderson, not Adam Kovnowski. None of y'all. But that's the dude and that's why I be saying, like, yo, the dudes he fought is better than you think. Cause I ain't really seen nobody whoop Charles' ass like that. Ortiz had to get off the canvas 2 times
Yep.
to beat Charles Martin, bro.
Yeah.
Just not, man. Y'all motherfuckers some haters, man. Y'all some haters. Yo, Parker wasn't shit. He wasn't shit when AJ beat him right now.
Right.
He ain't shit.
Do you guys
Dillian
think
beat he ain't
the
shit.
pay-per-view is gonna do better than the Fury one? Do you guys think?
Absolutely. Absolutely, because it's a bigger name.
Yeah.
People don't like to hear that. I already could tell because I could feel it. If I say AJ is a bigger name than Fury, I could feel people getting mad when I say that. But it's the truth though. That dude sells, bruh. You don't have to like it. It's the truth.
It's only a few weeks out. Oh, 4 weeks out actually.
Not 4
AJ
weeks.
AJ just sells a better show than Tyson.
5 weeks.
It's just what it is. Presence. It's just what it is. You know what I mean? It's his
The
presence
brand,
alone.
look, the companies,
AJ bring the hose to the arena, man.
well, the hoes, but also the big corporate sponsorships. Bro, that dude was on a fucking
Hell
catwalk
yeah,
right
man.
after that. That
Massive.
dude was literally on a catwalk with a big ass coat getting money. It's like, bro, like that dude is money, bro. That dude is money. If you don't like that shit, I think you must be poor with some whack shit. I don't know. You just a whack person. Winners and fly shit don't appeal to you, bro, because you a whack ass. What's appealing to you is fat people that look like a bag of milk and sniff coke in the bathroom. That's what you identify with. That bum shit, that weird shit. You go to Picardi's, go to Cardi's, go to Picardi. Like, bro, how you just meet a man? You just met that man. He didn't know what the fuck you was talking about. You go to Picardi. He should have punched your ass in the face there. Like, why you ask? What's a Corey? What is that? What are you talking about? I remember that shit. And Ganu was confused as fuck. Like, what is he talking about? Should have punched your ass in the face then, you motherfucker. Fuckers
That's
is
what I'm
weird
saying,
out
man.
here.
You know, like people say, like I want. He doesn't have a title belt, and the titles are not going to be freed up for the whole of 24. AJ, but I don't like he got in the fight. He just knocked up the number 1 IBF guy.
No, and the other shit is like the other shit is they acting like that's the only fight he gonna have. Bro, it's March. That's the first quarter of the year. That dude could turn around and fight again in the summer. And turn
All right.
around and fight
Better
again in
get
the
rid of it.
fall.
Whoever's saying they don't like that fight, tell me another. All right, if AJ didn't take the fight, name another heavyweight on the planet apart from Usyk and Fury who wouldn't have took the Ngannou fight. Name one.
Exactly.
Who would have
All
took the
these
Ngannou fight?
Who wouldn't have took it outside of Fury and Usyk? Name one who wouldn't have took it if AJ didn't take it.
Yeah, but I mean that doesn't justify him really taking it.
What do
I
you mean?
understand
So
just for
wait,
the money.
it doesn't
I
justify
don't
him
think
taking
it's
it.
some,
Wait.
I don't think it's
I
something
just
that
don't like
has
So
to
if we
be
go
circus
across
fights.
the
You know what I mean?
cosmos of 20 ranked top 20 heavyweights, and all of them would take it, and AJ does take it, it doesn't justify it when everyone else would have took it.
that's what I feel
No,
like.
but if her,
I feel like you want that dude to play by a set of rules that nobody else would play by. Honestly.
no, but even if Hergovich took it, I wouldn't be happy
Bro, what
about it.
is
Like,
with
no,
this Hergovich? Like, what?
no,
Because
no, no,
Hergovich is this.
no, no. But
This.
even
Let me
I'm naming,
tell your ass
I'm
something.
naming top
Hergovich
heavyweight.
was just in there with Mark fucking Demori, bro.
Right. There you go.
Yeah, that was fake too. I
There you
can't lie
go.
to you. That was fake too.
That's crazy. Like this is like yo, that they hold this dude to this. I'm like, yo, I don't understand this. I'm not against a Hergovich fight, right? but I am intrigued by an Ngannou fight. Like, I'm not even capping. Like, yeah, I think
Oh,
that's a good event. Let's see if you could do that shit.
oh, it's
Let's
gonna be an
see. I
event.
want
That's
to
it.
see. Hergovic, bro, you had the rabbit punch Mark Demori to finally get him to go down.
Okay, but who's another top heavyweight? Any of the top heavyweights, if they took it, I wouldn't be happy either way. It's a circus fight. I'm not like these are professional boxers, and that guy's an MMA fighter.
But he
But
just he just got a
He
split
dropped
decision
Fury, bro. He
against the
dropped him.
fucking
Did he knock
lineal
him out?
heavyweight champion.
I just don't. I
Hey
don't
man,
see.
there's the heavyweight rule though, man. Once you're a certain size and you have a certain amount of skill and you're a certain size, the heavyweight rule, bro. Any man could do any man in with one punch.
And that's why
Everybody,
I'm not against it. I'm
that's
like,
what
look,
I'm saying, bro. I
I'm not
want to
even,
keep banging in.
I'm not counting Ngannou out completely. There is intrigue. That's why, yeah, I want to see it.
No, he's getting
There's
knocked
some
the fuck out.
intrigue. I want to see it.
Because
He'll
you know
knock
what?
him out
Like, you know what?
before.
Most of those transitions don't work out, but the way he handled himself against Fury, the man can clearly fucking box.
Yeah, he can box. Yeah, he
Yeah,
can box a
and
bit. Like,
and he hits hard. So what the fuck, man? Why not? What are we talking about? They're
and
heavyweights.
the other thing is that's in my thing is it's not either or. Like either you fight Ngannou or Hergovic, bro. It's March.
Exactly.
It's
Come on, you know what I'm
March.
saying? Like, calm down.
Mad time left in there for him to fight Hergavagalik and Trachachalik and all these
Who did
people.
Frank Sanchez fight? Junior Far.
Word.
The whole fucking Soviet Union, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like so Frankie Sanchez, unbeaten Frankie motherfucking Sanchez gets to go in there with Lucas Brown's leftovers that he knocked out in one round. But AJ gotta go through these hoops and he's like, nah, see, that's why I'm for this. Because he was doing that. That's how his career was. Like, I got a mandatory. I got a mandatory. I got man, fuck all that, man. Do what the fuck you want. If that's gonna build confidence, fuck it. Do what the fuck you want, bro. The fuck you want. You wanted Valine,
Exactly.
you got Valine. Do what the fuck you want, bro. Because
Volume's
when you was
first.
playing by the rules and trying to do it right, a lot of motherfuckers didn't appreciate that shit anyway. When the craziest thing is, for all of the criticism that Lennox has for the Ngannou fight, what props did you give him when he was beating these other people? Y'all was acting like he didn't fight nobody.
Right.
It took time for y'all to realize, yeah, Parker's better than you think. It took time for y'all to realize that.
Right.
Better than you think.
Question though, how did he feel about when Fury fought Ngannou? What was the same vitriol for that?
He wasn't this critical. I could tell you that. He wasn't this critical. He wasn't. It's obvious with Lennox that he don't keep the same energy for other people that he keeps for that kid. And we all know what it is. It's
Lennox was
because he
at the
went with
event.
Matchroom.
Lennox was at the Fury and Ngannou event. He was talking it up. That's what he was doing.
Oh yeah, he was doing that shit too. Yo, this motherfucking snake.
That's what I'm saying. Like, yo, stick it to these motherfuckers, man. Like, man, fuck y'all. I'm getting this bag. I'm gonna beat the shit out of him better than your boy did. I'm gonna laugh at y'all. I'm gonna get this money, and then I'm gonna fight again later on. Keep criticizing
Dude,
me, like,
you know what else? You know what else? I'll take it farther. How about this, man? Look how fucking far Wilder ass made it with no boxing skills. Come on, man.
Word though. He won a bronze medal with no skill. Like, I ain't gonna front. He did. But it's wild. Like, I'm like, nah, you gotta stop. It felt like from 2018, I'm gonna say from 2018 to 2022, it felt like y'all was doing things on other people's terms. And I got sick of seeing that shit. They're like, yo, dog, you the money, not them. But you being on this humble shit, you the money, bro. You gotta put these people in their place. That's why they run into the media talking all this bullshit. Because you don't put them in their place. Now it's like you waking up like, yeah, bro, you the money, not them. He said that shit like, yo, I'm the number one heavyweight in Britain. You motherfucking right, B. Fuck out of here, Fury. Fuck out of here, B. You got knocked down by an MMA fighter, bro. Shut your ass up.
And he's a
Silly
dirty
ass
motherfucker as well. Right? He put that elbow on Francis. When he was losing to Steve Cunningham, did you see how he got the finish? He used
Exactly.
the illegal elbow on
with Dillian White. He
Yeah.
hit him, then he pushed
Right.
him. And they let him do this suck. And I'm like, yo, I'm sick of this sucker ass dude, bro. Like, this dude is a clown. Like, yo, y'all really like this clown like that? What is it with this clown? Like, nah, this dude is not number one.
And
Nothing.
long violation as well. You know what I mean?
You gotta let me read this super chat that's coming up.
Go ahead. Read this one first. Read that one.
All right, jumping out of the mud with a $2 super chat. Can you Brits guess say bottle of water or Tuesday? Just kidding. Tony Weeks, this is ridiculous. Tony Weeks with the 4.99 super chat. Saudis ain't produced a good fight yet, and Turkey shook his head when he was asked about Tank versus Devin. He ain't no prince, and he's not that rich, by the way.
Okay, Tony.
Is that a
Thanks for
deal,
the
Tony?
money, Tony.
Thanks for the beer money.
Wow.
What? What?
Ain't
What?
nobody gonna.
He's not that rich. You know, it's cool. You know,
It's
he's
not
not rich.
that. I mean,
Okay, cool.
I
Even if you're
I
right,
ain't.
okay, cool. Like, right.
Yo,
So,
dog. Hey, listen, bro.
what are we saying?
Enjoy Javante versus Rayo or whatever, bro. I don't know. Like I ain't hung up on it, dog. Like, nah, he's not that rich, but Al, he is, right? I dig it.
I was rich.
Hey, but you know what? That shit
I
gonna
don't
backfire
read.
the way they do in Tank, man. They gonna keep holding him back, keeping
Bro,
him
who's he
safe.
gonna find in
And
the
then
UK?
when
Bro?
they think they're ready to give him the real
That's because
fight,
y'all,
the experience is gonna be so far beyond him. He gonna get fucked up. Watch.
bro. I don't even, yo. The shit is that I don't even have the energy to waste on that fucking butter, like, bro. Go to the UK. I don't know, bro. Go swim
Who's
in
he gonna
the
find in the UK?
Go
Who?
swim in the English Channel, bro. I don't give a fuck what you do, bro. Just go. Go to fucking what's that dangerous place? Luton. Go to fucking Luton. Go get robbed, you fucking the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of
Go get
America.
wet. Go get wet up.
Yeah, go get wet up, bro. Get out of here, bro. Like that dude is a waste of time, bro.
Look
The
him
only
up.
young gunner right now is Devin, bro.
Big
Cause
Dev
hey,
Dollar.
you could say whatever. He
He's
trying to
collecting,
fight, bro.
he's
He
collecting them
trying to
counts,
fight.
bro.
What is
He's
good? Like he
collecting them
trying
counts,
to
bro.
fight.
He's moving the best way he possibly can and getting it done.
Yeah,
In
Big
this,
like
in
my
Dev.
this climate of boxing.
you got grown ass men. I see it's and I be this close to arguing, but I'm like, nah, I ain't gonna gain nothing out of arguing. Y'all are for real mad that Devin wants to fight Javante. That makes you mad. He should need Javante alone.
They're not mad, Jules. They're nervous. Not mad.
Whatever. Bro. How do you get to the point where you like a boxer so much you don't even want him to box?
They're scared.
Yeah,
That's
that's the
They know.
problem. Yeah,
crazy.
that's sick. That
They're
shit's sick.
scared for Tank, bro. They worry about him.
Kind
That's
of
their best
bitch ass
friend.
shit is kind of bitch ass shit is that thing? All right, he giving me some more money. Go ahead, y'all read that, yo.
Tony Weeks with another 4.99 super chat to the Beer Fund of America. Shout out to Prince Mohammed bin Salman Al Saud, the real crown prince and the man behind these weak ass Saudi cards.
Alhamdulillah, bro.
You know
Appreciate
what?
the
Look,
beer money,
shout out to the weak ass Saudi card that's for $40, but we got to deal with 25-month return Thurman for 80. Yes,
bro.
yes.
Long as he gives me money to read those super chats, who cares?
See, man,
Who cares?
Shoot, I need to put my cash app in here. They sending
Yeah,
out
just like
nonsense
post
for
your
money.
you know what I'm saying? Like motherfuckers, this is the age of of being a fucking idiot for reactions and saying stupid shit for reactions. That's what it seems like.
People
look,
love
you
the
know what it
internet.
is?
That's Ray Jack's whole existence.
This is the era. This is the
Hey, y'all,
era.
hey, y'all think
This,
Thurman survives or gets stopped?
All right, get stopped, bro. Go ahead, Beats.
this is the era of supporting the wrong shit. That's what it
Yeah,
is.
Yes,
Supporting the
yes.
wrong-
You're right, B.
honestly. You
Yes.
like a boxer so much you don't want him to box people? What the fuck? That's like I like this bitch so much I don't want to fuck her. What?
I mean, you just gave Julius. You sent another super chat in the reply to me. You just gave Julius a super chat, right? This guy you're saying hasn't got much money. Put a big bag of money in front of Butterball's face to fight Devin Haney in Saudi Arabia. And then you're saying he can't produce good fights. You know what really frustrated me about the zone? Oh, they don't put on no good fights. Yeah, because a bunch of motherfuckers keep turning down fights when they're offered the bag. Wilder turned
Bro,
down
it's
120
what they
mil.
said
How did Chris
about bro,
Jones
it's
turn
what
down?
they
How
said
did Chris
about
Broder turn
Crawford.
down?
It's what they said about Crawford, bro. Remember they used to say Crawford hasn't fought anybody at welterweight. Then when he tries, they say no, you shouldn't go to top rank. He ain't
Right.
had to take that. He on the run. So what it really is you don't you have a character trait that I have come to know. It's a character trait. You like an anarchist. You will cut your nose off to spite your face. You got that gene in you to do that because what you saying don't make sense. If Crawford's resume is so thin, why would you be mad he was trying to fight Danny Garcia? Don't you want him to fight Danny Garcia? Is that not what we here to see? People fighting? Now I remember the whole thing like it was yesterday. Danny ain't gotta go over there. He ain't gotta take that shit. This dude literally went fighting Adrian Granados. So you more happy seeing him fight Granados than Bud?
Let me keep it real though, right? Can I just like you see Tank turning down these offers? You know why he keeps Eddie just put the DM me and show it. You know why he does that? Because he can't take the deals. He's tied into his 360 shit with Al Heyman. He's trapped. He's trapped. He can't do anything. He can't
I
make
would,
no
me
independent
too.
decisions for
I
himself.
would. I mean, I could believe that, right? It's not that I can't. Like maybe his deal is somewhat different, but I remember right before the Inouye fight, the rumor was Stefan was like, "No, I'm not going to 126 to fight Brandon. I want Inouye." He demanded it. That was the rumor, and we got the fight. You see what I mean? That hey, we ended up getting the fight because the fighter wanted it. So I'm just thinking, yo, if Javante really wanted those guys, would they be able to stop him? We know
I
that
think so.
Al's plan for Spence was not Crawford, bro. We know that. It was Thurman at 154.
The
That was
difference,
the plan.
the difference between Fulton though is like his situation is similar to Cattle's. Like, you know what I mean? I was probably happy for the Japanese to take him off his hand. And if Fulton win, he comes back a star, right? But with Tank, you know what I mean, they can manipulate him to do these 60,200 pound pay-per-view buys and keep the game going, you know what I'm saying? And fill out the quota for Amazon Prime or for Showtime. So, you know,
I
it's
don't
two
even
different
think that
situations.
shit gonna last, bro. I'm looking at it. I'm like, how could it last, bro? Y'all people ain't gonna like. I'm not wishing failure on you. I'm just forecasting. I'm like, I can't see. We'll see. You know, you got Rolly and Isaac on the card. I don't know, man. We'll see.
I
I
tell
do.
you what, you're different. I
Oh,
openly admit I wish
yo,
failure on them, man. I mean, I'm
that's
an
that
open
Felix
hater.
guy got
I wish
knocked up.
failure. I hope it collapses. When you're gonna tell me Keith Thurman at 155 in 2024, I hope the whole shit collapses, bro.
I
I
ain't
don't
Me
gonna
care who
lie.
it
too.
is.
Me too. They don't have money. Yo, so what's Jaime's next move?
Berlanga, if it's me. If
Ah,
I'm saying, bro, like you got to be realistic. If it's not Canelo in May, maybe it won't be. I don't know. I hope it is, but I don't know. If it's not Canelo in May, try for Berlanga.
was that fight that he just had? Was that a purse bid fight, or did they
No,
match
no,
him
no.
up?
That was just a fight. That was just a plain old fight. No eliminator, no
Oh,
mandate, nothing like
and
that. It
so
was
they
just
worked together for that fight.
yeah, it was just a fight. And for John Ryder, you know, you're coming off the Canelo Alvarez loss, right? But you did endear yourself to the Mexican fans. I said that like, yeah, Jaime Munguia. Right after the Canelo fight, I swear to God, I said like, yo, it would be good for Jaime to fight him. It would be good for Jaime to fight him. And you know, because he been in there with Canelo. He fought in front of a lot of Mexican fans. He didn't lay down. He didn't give up. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers appreciate that shit. So, you know, it's not a lot of options out there for Jaime that don't require him to roll the dice. 168 is a deep division. Mobility is dangerous for you. You know that.
Yeah.
Bektamir Melikuziev is dangerous for you. You
For
know that.
Jaime? For Jaime?
Yes. Yes.
Nah.
I'm telling you
I have Jaime
I'm
in that.
telling you he dangerous because it's like you might get hit and get it twisted. That dude could punch too. Yeah, he's flawed, but so are you.
And Billy gives Jaime all types of issues,
He
bro.
gives him all types of
All
problems.
types of issues.
It's like, yeah, there's fights, there's good names and good fights to be made, but they're not easy. You know, they're not exactly easy.
I'm
Like
not gonna lie.
even Carlos Gangara for Mungia, yeah, that's a fight, dog. That is a fight.
Oh no, no. I mean, he's shot by now after that Mobility fight.
Or he
Not
got
shot,
himself
but
back in the winner's bracket. I don't know, bro.
who did he fight?
He fought some random dude in Venezuela or some shit.
There's lots of 168 pounders who can give Jaime problems. That's what
Honestly, yeah. And I'm not shitting on him, but I'm just saying that you in a division, like, look, come on. I'm not shitting on him, but David Morrell, come on, B. Come on, Jaime. That's a big old prob. That would be a big old problem
Hey,
for you,
he did
bro.
look a lot better yesterday.
I'm not
He
saying
looked
he did.
clean.
I'm just
No,
telling
I'm
you
just
that
saying. I'm just saying.
it's not a division that's hollow. A lot of the fights, yeah, there's names and shit, but these is tough fights. They would
I
be
tell you
tough
what,
for you.
So you're
Pacheco,
picking David. You're picking David
Diego
above him.
Pacheco can't wait to get a Jaime. Someone like Diego, he'd love to
Yeah.
get him.
I need Pacheco Belanga. I need that actually. That one I'm excited for
I
that one.
think I think Berlanga would sooner fight Munguia than Pacheco because the money's better. You know, Mexico's behind that kid, bro. Whereas Pacheco is still coming
He's
through.
still
There's still
getting
not,
through.
yeah, like there's still not a lot of money behind him. Whereas Munguia, he made a splash. He fought John Ryder. He's been around a long time. He sells tickets well. You can sell that. You can't sell that. Shout out to
Mungia,
Joel. Mayweather and Al are a poor man's Don King for real. Shout out to Oscar. Does Mobili have a better tank than Jaime? That's a good question. I ain't gonna lie. I've seen him punch himself out before. I've seen that.
late though. It's always late.
hmm The thing is,
Yes.
he's durable. We know that from the Gangara fight. That hey, he's durable and he could recover from a shot because he got hurt in that fight, but he recovered. That's a good ass fight, man. But that
Mungia's
dude,
jab is better from
uh,
whatever jab he does have. It
you
is
know what I
better.
think, bro? I honestly believe Mobili is another one who might have to go to 175 very soon. Not the fight
He's
better be
huge.
Not the fight better beef or Bivol. It's not that. It's after that. When the reset button get hit and those belts get redistributed, that's when you need to go up. Because them people at 68, bro, Jaime's cool, but he's not gonna fight you, bro. Like, come on, like you don't gotta be a rocket scientist to know that. Berlanga's not gonna fight him, Billy, bro. Not unless he wants to go to Presbyterian. He'll put your ass in the hospital, bro. He will fuck you up. So if you're Mobili and you're Morel, you need to consider moving up the light heavyweight in the next calendar year. After Bivol versus Better Beef. After that, that's when you move up. Because the
I've
fights you
got
want, you're not gonna get them.
I've got some people on the ground saying that Pandemic McCrory is going to give my man a hard fight, Belanga. Yeah,
So I
yeah.
wouldn't be mad at that. But the thing is, if you're Jaime, if you're Mobili, and I love watching this kid, by the way, he's made for TV. You're never gonna get the fights that you're after, you know? You could ask about the Canelo and the Benavidez, and all of that shit sounds great. And Boxing Scene will write an article about it, and I'll do a video on it. But we won't get a fight. Mm-mm, we won't. David Morrell, you still talking about Benavidez, bro? Y'all on the same side of the street. It's not gonna happen, bro. So you need to consider getting ahead at light heavyweight. You need to consider that. Canelo don't give a fuck about you, bro. That's just being real with you. You think you gonna get a Canelo fight, David Morrell? Really? You really want to waste time on that shit?
Well, he hasn't even had 10 fights. You're not getting no Canelo fight. You ain't even had 10 fights.
Motherfuckers waste time on shit that you know it. Like, bro, you not getting Canelo. Your promoter, your manager, everybody on your team should know that. You are wasting time at 168. I'm being honest with you. Because you ain't gonna get that fight. You're not. Simple
Well, why
as.
would he? What fan? But like, what? Like, all right, you've got a secondary belt, right? How many fights do you like?
Got
You
like
need
10
to get your
fights, Beats.
numbers up.
Like 10 and that's the crazy shit that I'm like, these managers and promoters, if I know and you know that, bro, that shit is not gonna happen. You're not on Canelo's radar. What the fuck? You got guys from 147 all the way up to 175. They want to get in there with Canelo and fight. Bro, you are at the bottom of the
Yep,
totem pole. Now it's Mungia ahead of you because they calling for that right after the fight. Oh
right.
yeah, I go for Mungia versus Canelo. I didn't hear motherfuckers saying Morel. I go for Mungia versus Canelo in May. Bro, that shit is not gonna happen. So how much more obvious and how much more time do you want to waste on this shit? 'Cause that's all you doing is wasting time. That's all you doing. Now you can get ahead of the curve if you're smart. Go up to light heavyweight. Start lining yourself up. So by the time those belts go vacant, you ready to catch one. And I believe, yeah, you have enough talent that you can beat some of these guys. You those is not small super middleweights, by the way. David Morrell and Mobili. No, these is big old super middleweights, bro. These big guys, like, yeah, y'all be all right up there,
David
175.
Morrell's got a huge reach. His reach is huge.
I'm saying
And
y'all will
like,
be all right up there. They
and
quick.
I'm
Hey,
not gonna
the
lie
other
though.
thing, the other thing, all these clowns that have called Callum a Euro bum, this is what I'm talking about. Y'all love some cowards. Maybe it's because you are cowards. You rather sit here and big up people that's hiding out, knowing damn good and well they supposed to be at 175. You'll big them up for being a bunch of fucking cowards hiding out. But he go up there, he with the shit, he gotta be a Euro bum. I dig it.
Well,
Cause
I'll
y'all
tell you
like
what,
y'all
right?
like some cowards.
None of the current club of 168 pounders went to challenge Baturbic to get their ass whooped. None. You know what I mean?
Motherfuckers rather watch interviews of David Benavidez.
Let me see.
Yeah,
Let me
man.
see Caleb Plant and Benavides or Morel or any of them go up there and fight Benavides.
Ain't
You
it
know what I mean?
about a bitch that Callum said, yo, I lost to Canelo. I'ma go up. Caleb, I lost to Canelo. I got knocked out by Canelo. I'ma stay right here. It's like, yo,
Yo,
it's real
does
shit.
does Jaime knock out Caleb Plant?
Absolutely. I'll take that bet, whoever wants it. I got 200 on.
Yeah,
I
he
got
destroys him. He
200.
throw too much punches, man.
I got $200.
Destroy him.
It's one glaring
On the
deficiency.
KO?
It's
Okay.
one glaring deficiency that don't go away. After 6 rounds, Caleb is gonna slow down and he's gonna get hit. He's gonna get hit, and he'll get you out of there. I'll take that bet for whoever wants it. I got
There's no
200
way he
on
does any
Munguia.
better than John Ryder. There's no way he does any better.
Other shit is they'll shit on John, right? Here's what I see. John went 12 rounds with Canelo.
Cinnamon.
Caleb couldn't go 12 rounds with Canelo. But John is the bum, right? He's the bum. I'm like, yo, y'all motherfuckers, man, yo, listen. I hope you're listening. You know you are. Whoever raised you failed. You shouldn't be that old and that stupid. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
You
mean,
should know
Jamel's
better.
performance against Canelo was pathetic. Let's keep it real. It
And
was
these is
absolutely
the dudes
pathetic.
they love. They love these bums, these
Yeah.
scrubs.
Support the bull crap. The wrong
Supporting
thing.
these scrubs. It's like,
Call
yo,
them
so what is it? We
bums.
all supporting scrub shit. That's the new shit. Supporting scrub shit and weak shit.
I remember like watching that. I was just I was like, is that
Shit
what
is
he fought in?
embarrassing, bruh. It's embarrassing. So y'all sat there hyping up this guy. I ain't even going front. I'm guilty too. I tried to show him love when he became undisputed. I was embarrassed. I said, yeah, he'll put up a fight, man. He'll try at least. Nope. That's why I'm mad than a bitch. I thought he was gonna try. He ain't try.
He tried to go the distance and achieve that.
He tried to survive.
Yeah.
Shit. Shout out to Silvacero saying thoughts on David saying Jaime is an easy KO. Yeah, he talk a lot. He like his father. He talk a lot. My honest opinion, I'll tell you what, Silvacero, de verdad. I have questions about David because you don't fight punchers. It's not the big up Jaime. Forget Jaime. I ain't seen you with nobody that's gonna throw a 4-5 punch combination back at you. I haven't.
I think
Demetrius
Jaime's got faster hands than David.
You see the question mark that I have beats, and I'm like, bro, who you for? Caleb Plant? Caleb's not a puncher. Demetrius Andrade is not a puncher. The fuck? The fuck you fought, dog? That dude been at super middleweight for ages, and you really ain't fought shit, bruh. Not that Jaime did, but I'm not saying, I'm not saying Jaime all that. I'm saying that I don't look at Benavidez versus Munguia as a foregone conclusion. When somebody chin checked your ass, you went down, even if it was only once. I've seen you down more times than
Yep.
him. That's all I know. I don't want to. He was young. Hey, Jaime's young, bro. All I know is the Juan Macias Montiel that gave Charlo all them problems. He ain't give Jaime all them problems. I'm just saying. He did. Jaime knocked his ass out years ago. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't just and to make a long story short, I'm not gonna write off Jaime because David has questions that shouldn't be there. You've been
Yeah.
at super middleweight too fucking long to not have fought a puncher. And I don't want to hear politics. No, you didn't want to fight punchers. You didn't want to. If your ass fight Jesse Hart, like I'm hearing, instead of David Morrell, I'll know. You don't want to fight punchers.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah.
You don't.
Well, they're going to wrap him in cotton wool while he's at
Basics.
168. When he's at
Basics.
175, they'll have to take chances. You know what I mean?
I mean, but the thing is, why do you, him going to 175 is like the death of the white rhino, bro. Like that's like that school Dr. Umar building coming in 2027. It's like, bro, when are you going to light heavyweight, bro? When? Because
Problem is, they all want that Canelo prize. That's the problem. Like right now, like 2024, we should be seeing either Jaime fighting David or Morrell fighting Benavides. Any combination of the three, we should be
That's
seeing
why
them.
what
You know what
Michael
I mean?
said, is true. It's like, yeah, you could like Canelo or whatever, right? But a small part of me is like, yo, you need to retire because this is getting boring.
It's getting
That
boring as
all these
shit,
people
bro.
waiting for you. They are all waiting for you. That's what's going on. They all waiting for
They don't
you,
want
so
to. They
they
don't
won't
want to
fight
fight
each
each
other.
other. They don't want to fight each other. And then the worst part about it is that if you fight them, and this is just me, but I just feel like it's boring either way because I know he's gonna win. Like none of these guys are on Canelo's level. Even if I do believe that he is regressing like a little bit. Not regressing, but he's aging. He's slowing down. But
Yeah, I mean it's the natural progression of
yeah,
time.
he's still far better than all these guys.
Yeah, he'd be the favorite, but I'd pick him to beat Jaime. Probably pick him, but he could lose in fights. He could lose in fights at this stage. They're losable fights at 168.
Look, I'll say this. The biggest concern that I have when it comes to a Benavidez fight is the speed and combinations. That's the concern. But I still feel like, yo, if you stand that close to Canelo, he's gonna punch you in between.
Yeah,
I'm
he's gonna
just
pick
telling
you
you,
apart from
he's
the
gonna punch you in
body up.
between, and it's gonna be one of those things to where you come apart really fast. Why? You don't fight punchers. You don't. You not Bivol, bro. So let's just cut the shit out. You not
I
Bivol,
wouldn't
bro.
like a Morrell fight for Canelo. No.
Nah, I ain't gonna front. Morel, I ain't gonna front. He can
Mhm,
punch and he could
mhm.
box, but you still only have 10 fights. And I can't remember none of those people's names.
Yeah, exactly.
The
You need to
last
get his
guy he
numbers up.
fought literally had a brain bleed back in March actually.
And that's the other weird shit. So the same people that will shit on a Crawford for years will big up a Morel with 10 fights.
Right.
Because
Oh
they
shit.
started, they jumped on that. Yeah, Morel. Canelo need to fight Morel. Y'all motherfuckers is the dumbest motherfuckers on earth.
Yo, if it's not Tim he's fighting, who's Crawford fighting next at 154?
I would rather he retire than waste his time.
No, don't say that.
I'm not
If
playing.
if he wants to fight one more time,
I would rather he retire than waste his time and get caught out there for what they I'm sorry, like nah, I would rather you retire. Don't
nah,
let them
nah.
do it to you because they will. They'll do it to you. They'll waste your time. They're wasting Tim's.
I mean, what's Boots
What the
doing with
fuck
this
is
Libya Phil?
what the fuck is a Keith Thurman fight if not a waste of time?
Yeah, but
Because
do we know he has to stay with them for his next fight? Because his next fight was promised.
I don't think
It
he
was
Why
does.
couldn't they
Earl
feed Keith Thurman to Boots?
You that does and
because
you
he would
see
die.
beats? You see beats? It's like
Yeah.
Al Heyman is this wizard. So why didn't he get Boots the Thurman fight?
That was
I'm
Why
not
my
gonna
main
not,
lie,
thing
man?
to me.
Zoo or Boots is still the same level of ass whooping. Can't lie. It's
It
gonna be
is, but
bad.
Tim is letting them do that shit to him, man. Like, bro,
And Tim's looking suspect to me.
fighting Keith Thurman is like that. Like, what do you think? You're gonna fight Keith Thurman and then I've arrived,
Like,
bro.
bro,
I beat
why you
Keith.
accepting that fight, bro? You just got the title.
You know,
Now it's your time to defend it.
you get this Amazon deal, and like the alumni from 147, you want to put Danny Garcia in middleweight title fights and Keith Thurman in catchweight light middleweight fights. And what are you doing, man? Like, come on,
Yo, I
man.
just want to
This
also
is
point out
lame. It's lame,
he
bro.
he was crying for months and months about the belt and wanting to fight Charlo because it was his right. Now that he gets the belt, he doesn't even defend it in his first fight having it.
My thing is this:
Come
Josh
on, bro.
Kelly has. I don't know if Josh Kelly wanted to fight, right? Because I've never heard the subject broached. but Josh Kelly is ranked pretty high in the WBO. So I had thought, well, that's an avenue to go to the UK and expose yourself to that market. And I just feel like, I honestly feel like Kelly versus Zoo in the UK would be bigger than Thurman. Bro, Thurman don't have fans. Like, we gotta stop playing here, bro. Like, bro, nobody is excited about Keith Thurman, bro. Who? Who is excited about Keith Thurman? Now they
No,
might be excited that Rolly and Isaac is fighting. Yeah, I can see people getting out of bed for that. For the co-main, yeah, I can see people getting out of bed for that. But bro, who really excited about Keith Thurman, bro?
Jamie, from Rowley what's the credentials? You both got beat by Tank. One of you went the distance, and one of you got stopped. That's the what else is it like? One of you beat up Gamboa, an old version of Gamboa.
For
One of you
real.
got outboxed by some kid named Martinez, who the Ghanaian boy stomped all over in a couple of rounds. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
Yeah, you told. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Richard Comey made that shit look easy as fuck.
Yeah,
He made that shit look easy as fuck. Bing, bing. He did a backflip after that. Like,
yeah.
bruh, that shit is
He
a
looked like
clown
Ike
shit.
Forte in there. You know what
That
I mean?
shit
Somebody look like
that shit
Ike
is a
Forte.
clown show over there, bro. That shit is for real clown
Nah, but
show.
I
Like,
don't. I don't rather that he Crawford retires, bro. Like this guy, the shit that he does in the ring, I could watch the shit all day, every day.
bro, I could
Like I
watch the
need.
shit too, but I seen great boxers stay too long.
Mm.
I wish
He's
Roy
not. He's
not.
not.
I
Show
wish
me some
Roy.
aging.
Bro, I'm just saying. I don't. I would rather you leave on a high than let them waste your time, and they
If
will
Roy
waste
didn't
your
lift
time.
off that
Listen,
controversial victory over
hey,
Tava, he would have been intact. But he stayed around
let's
there.
Hmm.
let's not assume that his next fight. Let's not assume that his next
Bro, the
fight.
shit is the shit is that there's no clear path. Now I'll say this: stupid ass Danny, piece of shit. He's not fighting Lara, right? Feed him to Crawford.
Nah, come on.
I'll pay to see him get knocked out.
Hey,
I
Nah.
will
I'd rather see
pay.
Danny fight
He's
Crawford
won.
than
He hasn't
fight for
even
the
fought
middleweight
either.
title.
Why don't we get a
These guys
competitive
shouldn't be
fight?
fighting for the. Danny Garcia should not be fighting for a middleweight title.
Exactly. He
Bro, the shit
shouldn't.
is that what is all right then use your head. What is over there, bro?
I don't know. Let's look at the rankings. The
Nothing.
WBO. He can enforce the super.
What Cody
Why did
Crowley?
match Lara with
No,
the other guy,
Cody
Adonis? He got
Crowley's
middleweights there.
welterweight, not 154.
Bro, there's nobody there for him to fight, bro.
He can
Make
push for
Adonis and
mandatory
Lara.
status. He can be
Adonis
for
and
man.
Lara is a good one
Oh
to
yeah, he
count
go for
out.
Lara. That's a belt.
Bro, this the shit. All
Then
right.
unify with Tim. Unify with
So
Tim
you
after.
want him to go to middleweight? Because you just said
Oh,
Adames and
my
Lara.
bad, my bad.
That's
No,
middleweight. This
I
is
thought
what
I
I
thought Law
and
I
this
thought Law
this
I
is
thought
the shit I'm talking about. That before he get all wrapped up in some corny shit, just retire, bro. Don't let them waste your time, because they will. They'll waste your time. They wasted Manny's. They'll waste yours. They're wasting Tim's. What the fuck is a Keith Thurman fight if not a waste of time? So waste of what? Because you're gonna be a big name after that. You fought
I really
Keith
hate the
Thurman,
middleweight division right now. The middleweight division used to be a classic
even
division.
junior
It's an
middleweight.
absolute mess. Yeah, I miss. I used to criticize Golovkin a whole lot. I miss Golovkin, man. I miss the
right? The
Golovkin rundown
Golovkin
right
era
now.
was way
Yeah,
better than this shit we got,
yeah,
bro.
Nah,
yeah,
the
yeah,
Golovkin went on sad.
The Yanni Beck era. Oh my god, this is ass.
yeah.
Well, to be fair, he's trying. He's
I'm
trying.
not. I don't hold it against him, but that don't change that it's ass.
That's
Who's
their
trying?
Ass,
fault,
bro.
though. I mean, these people don't want to forfeit the belts. They're just holding the belts hostage, bro.
You, what
Lara,
it
you're not
really is.
fighting. Jamal, you're
Yanni
not
Beck
fighting.
himself asked, "Yo, Lara, what the fuck are you doing? You can unify with me." And I'm like, "Yeah, you could probably make more money unifying with Yanni Beck than." But hey, man, them dudes is retarded over there, bro.
Bro, your
Oh no,
managers are
bro.
failing you. Your managers are failing you, bro.
And Lara's like what 42?
Lara's old as shit. He shouldn't even be out here fighting
I
for
mean,
real.
the Charlo situation with the WBC
WBC.
is a horror story.
Bro, Lara's been around since the Cuban Missile Crisis. Come on, dog.
Honestly, yeah, he been around since Desi Arnaz, bro. Lucy, I hung.
Charlo's been out, hasn't defended for about two quarter years or something, 2.25 years or something.
And this is American brand boxing, bro. This is the American brand of boxing.
And this
Shit is
guy's talking
sad.
about Turkey Al Sheikh in the super chat. Come on, man, stop it, bro. You need to get some sleep. You need to get some sleep,
Brother,
bro.
shit. These guys, what it is, I've been trying to put a word on it because I know there's a word for it, but it escapes
Xenophobia.
me. No, no, no. It's more than that. It's a little bigger than that. They would rather the whole thing burn down than them be proven wrong. They would rather the whole sport fail and fall and collapse than admit that you know you're wrong. That you'd rather Al Heyman do this to the market, this clown show. You'd rather it all collapse just so that you don't have to admit you're wrong.
Yeah,
Because that's what it is. That like the American market is fucked up. A portion of it has everything to do with Al Heyman. Yes, a sizable portion of it has
Oh,
everything to do
more
with Al
than in
Heyman.
portion. More than in portion.
You're trying to spin going from having 30 fight dates and two major broadcasters to having one distributor. They're not your broadcast partner. They're just distributing your garbage. They're not paying you for that. You only have 12 to 14 fight dates down from 30. You fucking retards are trying to spin that into a good thing. A fighter who you saw 3 times last year, you didn't have to pay. This year,
yeah.
you have to pay. You fucking retards are trying to spin that into a good thing. You would watch this whole fucking thing burn down just so that you don't have to admit we were right and you were wrong.
Wow,
Like I
that's
It's
said,
deep,
bro.
bro. It's deep. I'm telling you, it's deep. Like it's not even. Yeah, it's deep. There's something psychologically is wrong with a lot of these cats. I'm not playing. Up here,
They
your
don't.
mental is not right.
They don't watch it. Like we're here. We watch boxing for boxing. These people are watching for something else. I don't know. It's not
It
boxing.
was no, it was a dude that tweeted. It was a dude that tweeted about the Niners and the Lions game, right? And he was talking about this culture shit, and he was like, "See, y'all motherfuckers fuck a lot of shit up." He called it the culture curse. I was like, "Oh shit, that's in football too." I didn't know that shit got into football. Called it the culture curse. He's like, "Y'all motherfuckers fuck up a lot of shit, man." It's like I kind of see it now. That like, yeah, it's kind of a curse. It's kind of a curse. Wilder's cursed, bro. Yeah, you cursed, bro. Somebody put
Wilder?
a somebody put a hex on your ass. Somebody
Oh,
put a root on your ass.
no, he's just an asshole.
Could be that, or it could
Motherfucker
be that.
slept with his brother's girl. Like that shit's crazy,
Yeah, that's
bro.
nuts, bro. You slept with your brother
He's a
joint.
piece of shit, bro.
He's a
You're a
piece of
piece
I
of
mean
shit.
shit.
that's a piece of shit human being if that's what he did.
That's what
You
his
know what I mean?
brother
He did.
said.
His brother
Thought,
posted it.
Yeah.
thoughts if Canelo wants more money and close it out. Take out Benavidez in May and two Mexicans on Independence Day. I guess the rationale that I've seen people use is that he might want David to be the final fight of the deal. That's what I've seen a lot of people say. I tend to lean in that direction, but it's just like I'm with Mike on this. Like, yo, dog, I'm tired of hearing about this shit. I'm just sick of guys waiting around and not fighting. Like,
The biggest delusion, like, you know what I mean? Oh, 78 said they were supposed to still fight even if Wilder or AJ lost. And Turkey come out and said, look at the condition of Wilder in the result. We need to change things up.
bro, the shit is
Come
that
on,
people,
give it
the shit, yo,
life.
when I see 78, when I see these, this is a microcosm for something that we see on a regular basis. Your 78 sports and your Fanon is your Umar. Your
Yeah.
Umar is your Al Sharpton. I always knew. I never trusted Al. I'm like, man, I don't trust this dude. You an ambulance chaser. You one step removed from an ambulance chaser, bro. You live off this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. It's like, yo, you got a lot of motherfuckers that like, yo, you get off literally off spreading misinformation. Literally. You don't have to, but you choose to. The fuck are you talking about they was gonna fight it? Where the fuck did you hear that, bro?
Yeah.
Maybe Wilder lied to your ass. But
I
you
mean,
stupid enough to believe him.
Tay reckons that AJ would told the Sheik that, oh, I'll retire before I have to fight Wilder. Damn, come on, man. That's a blatant bull. Bring a
And they,
receipt. Bring
and
the
they'll
receipt.
go no, and they'll go because they'll go with it. That's why I'm like, yo, some shit is scary. How hopeless it they're like, yo, y'all really believe these people? Really? Wow, you fucking Wow, do you have a defective brain?
Idiots.
Is your
Idiots.
brain underdeveloped or something? It must be if you believe in this
Crazy.
shit.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. To even try
You
and spread that as propaganda is like
it's a dude
crazy.
on Twitter, right? Peep this shit. He calls Devin a weight bully for pursuing Javante. And then I asked him, well, what's David Benavidez? Because he loved Benavidez. No answer.
And what is trying to get in a way to move up to 135 then?
Exactly. Underdeveloped brain, bro. That's all I can. It's like, yeah, you don't think like a normal adult. I can see you don't. It don't take you don't need to be a genius to see yo. David, the night of a fight, is putting on anywhere in between 30 to 40 pounds, maybe more. That dude is 200. That he's at least 200 in the ring the night of a
Yeah.
fight.
Oh,
At
100%.
least.
Mm.
100%.
If you mad at Devin and the shit, I don't even understand this dumb shit. Yes, Devin weighed 165. Regis weighed 156, you fucking idiot.
Right. Right.
That's both super middleweight. What is your point?
Exactly. 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 Exactly.
Like you can't be this fucking stupid, bro.
You can't make it up, bro.
They are literally just the dumbest, man. You know what I mean?
Like
Yeah,
you can't
Regis
like
weighed
you
in one.
like
Yeah, it's not
motherfuckers
like Regis
scared.
was a small
Motherfuckers
light
sitting
welter.
there scared, biting their nails that Devin want to fight you. Like, man, what the fuck are you, his mother?
Yeah, that shit's weird, brother.
Oh,
Weird.
fruity ass mother. You don't want him to fight Devin. You need to come down.
What
Oh,
And
is
did
a
you
weight
shimmy
bully,
ass
bro?
motherfuckers.
What is a
Julius? Did
weight
you
bully,
hear when
bro?
Turkey proposed Zhang fight Wilder? Oh, you trying to get the brother killed in conspiracy?
Word, like he calling it a boxing voice, nervous as shit. But you try, nah, man. You try to get high right here. Oh, bitch ass shit. Like
I
what
think
generation of man
Oh,
is this?
shit.
No, don't do that, bro. It's boxers. The box. They got a box. What the fuck?
Exactly.
I don't want him
Exactly.
to.
You think he's the best already, but he don't like yo. I don't know what the fuck wrong with a lot of y'all. B. I don't know.
Wilder
Gay
saying
ass
that.
fan base.
Wilder talking about the pound for pound list. Yo, you can't talk about Crawford being pound for pound. I'm fighting guys 50 pounds heavier than me. Well, you said he was
Bro, that guy
smaller than
never
you,
even
and he
graduated
fight
high
for
school, bro.
undisputed.
Bro,
You
the
said he
shit
was
is
smaller than you.
Wilder's the biggest bitch because hey dog, ain't nobody stopping you from weighing extra 50 pounds, you fucking retard. You are the
Exactly.
only division that don't have no weight cap. Eat, you skinny motherfucker. Eat!
How come you say don't complain about that?
Never. You never, yo, and this is another glaring, you never hear this. You're saying smaller than it's not fair to me because I am a small. You never hear this bitch ass shit. I'm smaller. Bro, you could go to any Crown Fried right now and put on 40 pounds, bro. Go to Crown Fried, go to Caporal, go to In N Out Burger, Whataburger. What the fuck, bro? Ain't nobody stopping you. You are in the only division with no weight cap.
Right. Exactly. Exactly. You know what I mean?
You like, are you really this fucking stupid? Or is this
Crazy.
machine made? It's like an AI did this shit. Like you can't really be this stupid. That's not possible.
Do you think there's a chance we don't see him in the ring again?
I hope not. I'm tired of him. That whole shit is Y'all watched that dude for 36 minutes. Didn't know what the fuck to do. And you would rather say anything else. And you know what? I was wrong about him. He is a hype job.
Yeah.
And it dies right that yo, dog, you fought a dude who has the reputation. What did they say about Joseph Parker? We all said it. We're all guilty of it. And he
Right.
ain't got no dog, man. He ain't got no dog. He's got skills, but he ain't
Mm.
got no dog. Yo, that dude outdogged you.
Yep. 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 Bottom
That's
line.
crazy.
Bottom line. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
Got
So
exposed. He got
how much
exposed.
more obvious does the shit need to be? Like, and then the dude that called in the boxing voice, so y'all clearly don't think this dude is the best. Y'all say that shit, but y'all don't believe it. Cause You talked about Zhang like he's gonna execute Wilder. You gonna put
Yeah,
him in there with a dude. He hot right. You acting like he gonna kill him. I don't know, maybe.
crazy. They got scared, man. They got scared.
Motherfuckers is nervous then. Like. So, what do you watch boxing exactly for? Because it can't be for fights, clearly. So, what do you watch it for then? I don't know. Like, you don't want Javante to fight Devin, but you don't want him to fight Shakur neither. Wilder, forget it. No Zhang, no Zhang.
You know what the sad thing is, right? Like just from on a pure boxing flex, yeah. If he fought Parker again, the only chance he'd have the outside shot of landing a right hand. But the same thing would have happened. He would have got beaten again. That's his second best opponent in his career.
I think that they hate the people. I think a part of it, at least, is hate in the sense that they hate being wrong when they know that there were other people around that were saying this shit. People like myself, people like you, other
Yep.
channels that have said, "Yo, this dude is trash," and now they hate that, like just like the space shit. Like, yo, motherfuckers really don't want to let it. Like, nah, I can't be wrong. Nah, you were wrong. You were
Yeah.
fucking wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Because for 5 years, I told your ass Errol is not in his league, bruh. Errol is a nice little boxer. He's
Yeah.
all right. He is not on Crawford level. No. Sorry.
I
The fuck
mean, like,
you?
is that holding up Crawford's career? Because Crawford is saying like to Boots, tell Errol like tell the PBC to take the rematch clause of then I'll fight you. So are they holding up Terrence basically with this rematch?
I told Mike just now, I'd rather he retire than let them waste his time. Those people are not for him. That's all I see. Those people at that organization are not for him. You won. Go away. That's it.
Yeah.
You won. There ain't no need for no rematch. There's no need. Stop hanging around them. Like, it's all bad business over there, bro. I'm sorry. Like, yo, y'all motherfuckers really the ones that told Peter Quillen, yeah, bro, vacate your WBO title. We'll put
Oh,
you in there with Jacobs. What happened? He get
one
knocked
round.
out in one
Yeah,
round by
one round.
yo, and y'all told him to do that.
I remember that was the stupidest thing ever. That was just before the Andy Lee fight. He gave up the belt, didn't he?
You know what I'm saying?
That was crazy.
Y'all literally told it. Y'all told Adam Kovnowski, yeah, yo, you ain't fighting AJ. We got a date for you on FS1. Chris Ario.
Man, that's crazy. A couple of years later, Kawanaki is fighting for his career on the zone.
Yo, dog, you can't make it
chicken
up. And,
scratch.
and this is the wizardry. It's a pride thing, man. It's just a pride thing. They're like, yeah, y'all really gotta believe that Al is the fairy. He's Glenn, the good witch of the West. Of boxing.
Look at Ortiz in Canada, like Ortiz in Colombia, smuggling coke back into the USA.
If he
And like,
lucky, they used him as a coke mule. If he lucky, make some extra bucks. If he lucky,
I mean,
this shit is
Andy
crazy,
Ruiz,
man.
what's Andy Ruiz doing?
Bruh,
Dillian had $5 million for him, or was it pounds? Pounds or dollars, either one.
and he turned it down. You can't make that. He turned like yo dog. I know
Yo,
he turned that down 4 mil for Dillian White.
For a non-title fight, Julius. A non-title
And
fight.
and you know what's crazy? Nobody was making money at the time, bro. Remember that
Right,
was during 2020, the shutdown. That's good money, bro.
right,
yo,
right.
if they give him two tune-up fights, they could set up a trilogy of AJ.
Bruh.
Give him two tune-up fights, then AJ can set up a big fight.
Yeah, but
No, run it back.
Andy is, and I mean, I don't think it's bad. It's that he's a fuck up.
He
His
is.
I could,
career,
I
He
could
I
go
think
one
he's
for,
hundred
I
percent
could go for a trilogy, but it's like, yo, you get a little bit of money, and then start acting like the biggest dickhead on earth.
on Earth.
I think he's done.
Looks like so.
Wilder and Ruiz, bro,
Yeah.
like them. Bro, you really taking pictures with Wild, but it's like, yo, y'all want to be anything other than boxers, is what I see.
He's
Y'all
had
don't want to
two
be boxers.
fights. He's had two fights since the AJ loss.
That's crazy.
It's
That's crazy.
2024. He lost to AJ in 2019. At the
Yo,
end of
that's a
2019.
fact. He fought Areola on
And
Fox,
Ortiz.
and then Ortiz. Wow.
Wow.
I never processed that the dude only fought 2 times since the AJ fight.
Can't lie to you, a that's a bad loss for
Bro,
AJ.
the
It's not hiding.
AJ fight was in 2019, so he only had 2 fights in the last what 3, 4
4,
years.
3, 4 years. Yep.
Wow.
Well, he's
December. It
done,
was
man. That's
December
what I'm
7th.
saying. He's done. He's done. He's done. Only exceptional fighters could take that long out and still have success in the ring. Only exceptional for like Ray Leonard, and even to a degree Tyson Fury. He did it with a long layoff and came back. But them guys, Wilder, Ruiz, they're done, man. Done out here.
Dudes is
Stick a
done.
fork in it.
Shout out to John. If Nello technically the last lineal middleweight champion so far, yeah, because you can't say that Yanni Beck is lineal. We can't say that he was, and we can't say that it was Golovkin necessarily because Murata wasn't number 2 in the division. I think that was Jamel. It was either Jamal or Demetrius that was number 2 in the division. Golovkin was number 1, but Murata wasn't number 2. So yeah, you could say that Canelo was the last lineal middleweight. Shout out to
Technically,
Mr.
you can't really be a lineal until you get an undisputed claim, really.
Yeah, I mean but the number 1 versus number 2 thing, because they were number 1 and 2 in the division when they fought. They were. So, shout out to Mr. Calderon. Weight bully or not, I'd bet Jamie laying David out. That's a bold proclamation. That's bold. But I'm gonna sign off, gentlemen. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm fucking tired. I'll see y'all on the next.
All
Bet.
right. Peace.